success.
And I need to make some tweets.
No!
As one does.
No!
Like the push notifications is moving.
Yep.
Chat should be a little closer to the game now, which hopefully helps. I haven't actually tested to make sure that this controller is like, you know, being detected by the dolphin, but you know, we'll figure it out.
We'll see.
We've noticed if we let this cutscene run a bit, it seems to lag, you know, like audio glitch less for some reason.
It's weird.
It's quite strange.
Dolphin emulator, am I right?
I am happy that we're able to move over our monster psych though. That'll be fun when we get him
That
like
will be fun.
2 months from now.
He'll have +2 in like 4 stats. It was like what, strength, skill, speed, and
All useful things.
that's what we meant.
Sounds about right. Okay, we're good.
Hooray! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Proud of us.
We should go look at arts.
Yes, extras. You go over here, we have...
Yeah, we have our sport
right.
archive.
Look at all of these characters that you could get.
Are there like alternate support?
So, specifically for like certain characters based on story events. So like Miss Jill is like depending on when you get the A rank
so
with
we got
them.
ours early, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't actually know that, or didn't know that Miss Titania had extra C supports. Must be before or after Grail dies or something like that. There must be some event that happens that causes that. But yeah, you'll notice they have 2A supports. Apparently Maklov Astrid. We've also seen both of these.
Well, I guess it's just because it recognizes it as a C rather than what one you've seen.
Ah, that's probably what it is, yeah. Or Mod and Soth, interesting. Yeah, I knew that there was like a few of them. I didn't actually realize something like this.
Hey, Brave Mage in the Rose.
Hello. We're kind of just going through like some of the extras that pop up. So like, because this game can't be bothered to give these characters any character, it will push over your supports if you transfer to Fire Emblem 9 file.
It does seem to just be from the latest one. Doesn't have like
Yeah, I think it was the specific file rather than...
Well, the thing is, it had the specific file said 2 times completed.
Yeah.
So this file did know it was a second run.
Yeah.
But it's only kept the latest runs.
Which is weird.
Oh, where is this different? Oh!
Ah!
Oh!
Interesting.
Oh!
So yeah, I guess if Marcia's dead, you get a slightly different one. Did not know that at all.
Wow!
Interesting.
Alright.
And along with that, you also unlock character portraits for each of these characters, or like big character illustrations for each of these characters. You go through. So basically, as they unlock in the game, you get this art for them.
My boy!
We've got this Dawn Brigade, and these other randos who've joined us, including Meg.
And they're part of the Dawn Brigade now.
Yep.
Look at that evil
And
face.
Gerard, as we've decided to call him.
I think we just said various things like Gerard. He's Gerard!
Gerard!
He's Gerard!
And Ileana. There we go. We will take more looks at these.
Yeah. Jared, more like Jerk Rod.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll take looks at these at the starts of streams as we, collect more characters that we've seen before and all sorts of fun stuff like that.
The last time we got through 4 chapters because this game is fucking balls hard.
Yeah, we'll see how long things start taking. I know most of the Dawn Brigade chapters aren't really super long, but they'll definitely
they're not
getting
very
longer.
Big, but they took a while to get through because our units are quite frail.
Well, yes.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, it's a bit harder to play the freewheeling style that I tend to with this team, which is probably the biggest reason that I got my ass kicked several times in a row.
So, just before we start, we decided after Sunday, that we're gonna institute a sort of semi-rule.
Not hard and fast.
Not a hard and fast rule, but just a be chill rule.
Yeah, like we're playing a bad game in
yeah.
stream, but you don't necessarily have to be talking at literally all times about how
bad
and
awful it is at all times.
So,
because, I mean, we have reasons we dislike this game.
And we'll be happy to talk about them.
We'll get into those when we get to those parts of the game. But there are also things to like, and it's more, you have to be entertaining when you're trash talking game, or informative, you know. I think constant negativity isn't the sort of feel we're going for.
In our chats.
Even in a game that we feel is bad.
Right.
So I mean, it's just
we'll issue warnings beforehand, just tell people to chill out rather than just bang. But...
It's not, oh, you can't say this game is bad or anything. It's just be chill. Be chill.
Yeah, that was all we wanted to say about that.
Yeah.
Imagine I don't have any staves right now. It's probably a good idea to just go shopping real quick for one of those. We have 5,000 gold right now, which is lovely.
Ooh, nice.
Basically, our entire life savings of the Dawn Brigade.
It's going into here.
I didn't mention this back before, like the first time around, but God, these buttons are these button icons are ugly.
Oh yeah.
I imagine it's something that just wasn't so obvious when it was on the Wii on like a CRT TV or something, but like. Playing with them now with the thing upscaled, like we played with them down at regulars at one time size too, and they don't look good.
Real ugly, yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird.
No, everything else looks sort of okay. The game itself does look a little bit blocky, which is a little bit weird.
We actually went and checked with the actual game itself.
We booted up the game on the Wii U just to have a look.
This is what it looks like.
And this is what it looks like.
And I think that might just be an artifact of it being a Wii game, the same way that you like open up some PS2 games and you're like, holy shit, how did I play this?
Yeah.
Back then, kind of thing. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing, but it is weird to go back to and be like, huh, this is blockier than I would have expected.
Well, we did make sure it wasn't a scaling thing on the emulator. It's just,
This is the game. And also,
the
hello.
Emblem has just started, so hello. We're in between chapters, so we're just doing our convoy stuff. I think for the most part, we're okay.
Yeah, I guess I have the option to buy Iron Axe for Nolan. I don't know if I care enough, honestly. Like, he doesn't lose speed from steel axes. Or actually, he does lose some speed, so maybe it is worth doing. Yeah, I think that's a good enough reason.
Yeah.
It is weird that they broke the shop out like this. Because it does mean that when you buy, you have to go over to the shop icon specifically, which is just a bit odd.
It's a bit weird considering it wasn't.
Right. In Radiant Dawn, or in Path of Radiance,
Although I guess it's a little bit more true to the older ones. That makes sense.
Potentially.
No, RD characters plus I. We'll be using, whatever we want.
Yeah, basically. Anyway, I think we've got everything done. We did our supports last time around. We sort of just threw people at people.
Yeah, we may explain
actual supports don't mean anything.
Yes, there are no support conversations in this game. At least not.
Yep.
I think, you have little snippets in battle, right?
Yeah, but they're mostly generic conversations.
They're all generic ones, yeah, mostly for the most part. I think because you support them in the base, and then I think when you have them in battle, they can then have a little generic snippet with each other. Hey, we support.
Anyway, we were told that the Ashnard has a child and that he's currently in the desert raising an army, and that's why we wandered all the way out here on what's basically a rumor.
Yeah, we get the home base. We just got the home base.
Yes.
In this game, you get given it at the start. Well, end of chapter 3.
Yeah, we literally got it for the first time at the end of the stream, and it's because you actually rescue the exact same set of merchants that Ike and his party found in the first game, who also gave you the base.
Yeah.
So that's a cute little bit of continuity that I kind of like.
I feel
Old
like
ass ruins.
I always feel like the Convine, as early as possible as you get the Convine's better.
Yeah, exactly. It's sort of just a pain in the butt when you don't have it and you start having to be like, well, I accidentally picked up a weapon, a 5th weapon for this person, and now I just have to drop them. What do you think it would be like? Be pretty fucked up if you ask me.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Dear, he's a fanboy, oh no.
He's talking about the ruins.
What?
You've changed.
In what, 3 years? I mean, yeah. I mean, he sort of was
He
part
was
of a
part
war.
of the Liberation Army.
He was a child soldier, you know, sort of thing.
Oh dear. Well, now he's sort of going down a bit of a separate but equal path, which getting a little bit bio-truthy here, Soth.
Yeah, humans ain't that wise.
I mean, did you see his biceps?
I know, they're gorgeous. Well, Ike is dreamy, and
That's
all
true.
the guys love him.
Indeed.
Yeah, well, actually,
Be a very
you
different
totally
mess.
would, right?
be a very different kind of mess, actually. Uh-oh.
It would actually be just as fucked,
another
but...
tissue.
Oh, yeah.
I
It would be
kept
just as
meaning to
fucked,
grab
but
one.
it would be, in fact, even more fucked, because it
Probably.
wouldn't be another country oppressing them. It would be a literal dark god.
Yeah.
That was Ashnard's goal, was to revive a dark god.
What's this?
Uh-oh.
That's right, baby. We're fighting the furries.
Is this the first, like, evil Lagoos that weren't, like...
Mind control?
Mind-controlled evil?
I believe so.
So I don't think we fought any in Path of Radiance that weren't, like...
Either mind controlled or just...
Mind-controlled, or actually just fighting so that, like... to defend themselves.
Yeah.
Like, the desert chapter was basically, we invaded them.
Yep. Give the signal.
Whereas these Lagoos are just bandits.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool.
Also worth noting, these guys are actually the standard Fire Emblem trope of two bandit brothers.
Yeah. They got the standard look too. It's
Oh yeah,
those
no,
two
that
bandits cat edition.
is literally what every one of these. Pain and agony. Alright. Agony's got a chest key over there, so I'll probably try to keep that in mind. This bandit also has a chest key.
Yeah, there's one droppable, one steal.
Right, and the stealable one is from the boss, one of the bosses.
There are findable items.
Ah. Is there a map?
I'll find a map for you.
Anyway, we are still in that part where you can bring every single person with you. And there's not really much reason not
Oh,
to.
apparently there was one in the last chapter, a coin.
Oh, huh.
I'll keep this up so that
Sure.
we know from now on.
Yep. Also worth noting that all of these here are like actual pitfalls and stuff, so you cannot go through them.
Okay.
Which is actually kind of good for us.
So there's one. It's done by these walls. So one up,
Yeah, these walls.
one diagonally up and right from the right-hand bottom little wall. So one square up from where you are now. Those three.
Have an item in them.
Are an item.
Okay. Right here.
No, yeah, up. Those three.
These three?
Those
Yeah.
three.
I was on one of them, so I was a bit confused.
Yeah, those three.
Anyway, okay, so I
And
guess that's what
there's-
Soft's doing.
There's another one to the bottom right of that jar. So like that jar there, around the left of it. Yeah, that little.
Foursome?
L. The L around the jar, bottom left
okay.
there.
So these
those three. And then the other one is...
Chest down here.
Is where that Lagoo's man is over at the left. 2 squares up. And the one that Lagoo's cat is on. Those 2 squares.
Okay. We will see how it goes. Anyway, so there's this tiger here. These healing jars are, I believe, a thing that we'll get into.
Yeah.
All this seems fine and good.
It's too bad we don't have any Lagoo's weapons.
Payne and Henry, the Bandit brothers. Yeah, the bandits in these games tend to have a template.
I'm pretty saw them kind of have a couple of conversations in this chapter if you put them next to each other.
Yes, they do in fact have a converse.
And converse.
Anything you can do to actually check that? Guess not.
Oh, yeah, that must be...
For enemies and stuff, yeah.
I'll try to keep up with the guide seems to up a bit.
Seems to be aware of these things. Crab Rangoon, things of that nature. So anyway, worth noting that the old truism about Lagoo's being just fucking busted is still a thing here.
True. Still true.
We look at this. This tiger will do 12 damage to Meg.
Scored.
Oh shit, nice.
Oh shit. I missed it.
Yes, Meg has a very tiny head, mostly because she has bulky armor.
Oh, Croatia just scored though.
So anyway, I'm gonna try to get this tiger down that Meg can kill. Seems like a good plan. Also, I guess I'll just do this with Soth, since he has he should have 100% chance of picking things up when you step on treasure tiles.
It's currently 1-0. 1-1, Nigeria, Argentina.
Smack. 6 shoulder pads that make her head look tiny. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Soth found a coin. And a pile of other coins, yeah.
The one
it's
coin.
A special coin. Apparently the 2 bosses don't move as well.
Okay. Damn. 87 should be okay. It feels like there really isn't as much separation between weapons in this game. Like, if I look at the steel sword versus the iron sword, it's like 85 hit to 90, which I think was more like bigger in the other games.
I think it definitely is in like the GBA ones.
They aggressively rebalanced these.
Yeah, in a really weird way.
Yeah. You know, I think Meg and Aaron can probably hold the fort here. Nobody actually lost any health, but I'll keep Laura over here.
Argentina fans, they go through and the crowd look miffed.
I can't imagine why. We'll put our crappy archer back here. I did in fact grab the coins, so we're good there.
Be careful because there are some breakable walls that they will come through.
You don't say.
I think you can tell because they have like shadows. So
Yeah.
different...
Whoop!
Whoa!
Go, Meg.
Meg! You go, girl!
Meg, you know this.
Meg!
Totally unrelated, don't worry. Now, the cats actually get 2 attacks. She might have died there.
Oh, shit.
If we had not had that crit. Technically, Meg killed a cat. And a tiger.
Yeah, Meg killed a cat.
2 tigers.
Love those tigers.
Yeah, I'm gonna real quick
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
save us that state. Almost all the characters, all but basically one, we'll mention when we get there. But yes, currently in our party we have Soth, who is like grown about 2 feet, and
So
Ileana.
to be fair, for the most part, recurring characters are all gonna come a bit later in the game.
Yeah.
There aren't very many recurring characters in part 1.
Yeah, well, I mean, a bunch of them do show up.
Most of them do show up, but yeah.
But yes, it's yeah, it looks like it's just these walls here.
We'll get to our recurring Fire Line in part 2.
Yep.
And then especially part 3.
Very up. Anyway, I am definitely scumming for experience with Meg here. Luckily, she actually has some decent damage. These maps are also small enough that a knight is not actually, like, a problem in the same way that it would be in some of the bigger maps.
Yeah.
Which, of course, this is chapter 5, so it's not exactly like, right, they actually just lost it.
Oh. Bye. Remember, you have to heal her.
Yep, Laura's right up there.
Yep.
And I'm going to block up the hole with the lion in it, with the tiger in it. So we're good on that.
Some of these chests are gettable as well, by the way.
Yes, I have already noticed that the one in the bottom left corner is...
Yes.
Got speed level up. Yes, there's a chest down here. There's another chest
So
up
the
here.
red ones are gettable, and everything else is just decoration.
Yep, as you do. How close is this guy? He will go next turn. This one is also... Okay, I'm going to probably put Aaron, like, here so that he doesn't get totally overwhelmed by tigers. That seems fair.
Nice chokehold. You have to be careful for that one on the left.
He's going to break it, but that's not really a problem. This guy over here has a few turns, it looks like. I thought you were talking about this, but...
Oh, no, I was wondering when that guy on the left was going to transform, yeah.
What I'll probably do is just split up Ileana and Micaiah because they can pretty reliably and uncounterably do damage to these things.
Sort of? This isn't the first Fire Emblem sequel.
Yeah, that's probably the better way to put it. Most of the worlds of Fire Emblem actually do have more than one game in them.
Yeah.
So here is another thing. This is an example of a generic support conversation. I hope you're doing all right over there.
That happens when you support them. You get this generic conversation.
Yeah, and they have all that sort of stuff. And like some characters have slight updates, but
mostly Fire Emblem 9 characters with other Fire Emblem 9 characters they, new had supports with, were very obviously in love with.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, in this game it will actually tell you if a Laguz has their max transformation thing. I think it is actually a choice rather than an automatic thing.
Okay.
In this one.
Look, them cats.
Crack that whip. Let's see. His speed right now is 12.
I mean, very much
is actually 10, so she's pretty much fine.
This game very much assumes you played 9.
Yes. All of the characterization, as we have kind of said, happens in 9, basically, of like all of the characters. And if you're not a character in 9, then I'm sorry.
Yeah, and the game itself just assumes you have. A lot of the stuff in it doesn't make complete sense unless you played 9. I don't know about the one. 7, is a sequel, but really doesn't require. No,
7's a prequel.
It's a prequel rather than a sequel. Sorry, but neither 6 nor 7 require you to have played the other one to get the full story.
Ah, you fucker! I think he missed.
Yeah,
I wasn't actually paying attention.
He missed.
Because I'm a bad person.
Yeah, he missed. Sorry, we're talking about Fire Emblem, and he missed.
Hey, their support's good. But yeah, I mean, it's like 4 and 5. 5 is actually a mid-quill to 4. It takes place in between 2 parts of 4.
Yeah. Because 4, unlike, was it Fates? That's the weird child...
Super weird child thing.
Child shenanigans.
It's a good way to put it, yes.
Where there's like a time portal where their kids come through at the same time. 4 has the kids but actually goes ahead.
Right.
20 odd years, whatever it is.
In that neighborhood, yeah.
To where the kids are all grown up. So there's this
kids are alright.
This big period of time that doesn't happen in...
Yep.
And 5 is set within that. But again, you don't... I never played 4 or 5. I don't believe you need to have played either to get a full understanding of it. But I wouldn't quote me, having never played either.
Guess I have to get Ileana to get this kill. You'll notice that I am doing... Oh god, that's actually kind of worrisome. Well, no matter what, Laura is not actually able to heal here. Well, the idea here is I push Ileana over so that she can then attack from the side there.
And if that fails, Nolan?
If that fails, Meg. Is the idea here being one that'll actually hit, and then Meg should...
Oh, that doesn't kill.
Right.
Oh.
Meg.
Okay.
The whole point here is to get Meg a level, because Ileana's level 12 right now. Which is sort of another weird thing about the whole Dawn Brigade section. You do get units that are like way higher level than your other stuff.
Yeah, the levels of the Dawn Brigade can be very...
Yeah. It's good.
It's like, so it doesn't really have, apart from Soth, it doesn't really have Jagans in the traditional sense.
Yeah.
Well, even Soth can promote. Oh.
Right, I did forget about that tiger.
I completely forgot about him.
Luckily, Vicas could take a hit, and I actually accidentally moved Laura out of the way. Hey, she got a speed level!
Way!
Proud.
Way!
Yeah, I figured they'd start moving over here.
Rough.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to slow ourselves down, but I did purposely put Soth up here so that he could then...
And he'll get the healing as well.
Yes. Yeah, those jars will actually give you healing if you stand next to them like this, but it has to be directly next to them.
Yes, you have to be adjacent to them.
Point. Meg can't get that guy. This guy's at 19 health. This is where things get fun.
Oh yeah, by the way, they can both converse with each other.
Right. It's just sort of weird.
Gonna take on that tiger.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill off this tiger and then send Micaiah over to this guy.
Kill it so Nolan's okay.
So that Nolan's fine. I believe, yeah, I'll probably have to like heal up with Nolan to have the other tiger just come over for him. You really have to take advantage of choke points in it. I think that's sort of a big thing in this game.
Pick up an item when he...
He's probably... No? Nope. Huh, weird.
Well, that is where it is, but I guess he also just has a chance. I think that thieves don't 100% in this one. I think it again is just...
Weird.
Thieves have a bonus. Finding desert item. Thief bonus 60 for a thief. Vulgar Whisper.
Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. You fuck!
You failed. Skill
There's
plus...
the Master Seal.
Ah, there it was. Yeah.
Aaron grabbed it.
Yeah, the success rate is skill plus thief bonus plus biorhythm.
Perfect.
So Stealth doesn't have 100%. I mean, it's pretty close to 100, but not 100.
Not 100. A cool hundo. Alright. Perfectly happy whenever a Myrmidon gets strength. Meg can finish this one off.
Yep.
I am babying Meg quite heavily right now because she is like 3 or 4 levels below everyone else.
Yep.
Not for long, though. And I mean, honestly, we want a tanky unit. We want someone who's able to take hits from things.
Oh.
There we go.
I mean, she isn't really a tanky unit.
She's not a tanky unit, but she's still by default tankier than most other people. Like, outside of Soth, who is at 14, she is easily our... Oh, Aaron has a higher defense than her, but it's like... That is it as far as that
11
goes.
strength, 11 speed, 11 defense is very good at this point in the game.
Yeah. I do that. That's 14 health left. I just want to check to see if I need to burn a use of Thani or not.
I would say
79% chance, but yeah, that should be okay. The only thing that worries me, though...
Yeah, this dude will over and will... He'll beef him. It is move for you.
In which case, what I might actually just do is heal up with him here and then wait until we have more people that can send over. I think that that's the better answer here. So he'll take another hit, but he won't kill, and that'll make it okay. Liana is, of course, lower than better than Soth. To give experience to.
Certainly hope this hit.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't, then Soth kills. I think it's also generally a very good idea here to be using your, probably doesn't max, actually, because I think it's still 4 per turn. But it's generally a good idea here to be abusing the shit out of these healing jars. So, damn it, I can't thrust him.
Can Leo?
Doubt it.
No.
Come on.
Leo sucks. Yeah, might as well.
Got him!
Got him!
The most
Cancel
useless
his
fucking
counter.
ability.
I just put salt in front of the jar. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like hoping I could get Aaron some heals there, but that's fine. Oh, hey, that guy's done anyway. Also, apparently that boss moves.
Oh, I guess the guy's wrong. The guy may also be based on easy rather than normal.
Okay, that guy did max out, worth noting. But he was also...
He was murdered.
He also went to soft,
He was
which,
murdered
you know,
in cold
bad plan.
blood.
It is double worth noting that the boss should not actually transform here. Which I think is good for us.
Yeah, the guide may be based off the mode.
God help us. Okay, then in that case, I'll be real careful about this dude. I actually sort of imagine that that one of them will stay put.
Yes, because it said in the last chapter the ghost is defeat the boss. That's only on easy. The last chapter was defeat the boss on easy. Get to the exit on. Or
right.
Yeah, unfortunately this guide is based on easy, so bosses may move, even though the guide says they don't.
No, the guide says that's bullshit. We might be able to actually round the boss before he transforms. I'm not sure about that. That does help, though. Worth noting that in this game, Lagoos can, like, attack in human form. They just have, like, half the stats that they had before.
Yes, so unlike
also
last
worth
time,
noting, they did make the UI better for this, that they actually show the way that their stats are basically just doubling in Lagoos form. But anyway, not sure if he'll transform here. I guess I'll take a save state and take a look.
Yep.
I'm also going to turn animations on because I think it's very funny.
Agreed.
Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's like, might crit here, but I think chance. If Soth gets it, it won't kill me. Oh my.
Rawr.
Perfect. Okay. Got him.
Got him.
I just wanted to show that because, like, when units that previously just couldn't attack at all get to punch, it's always kind of funny. Anyway, if I can actually hit him with Ileana. Okay, never mind. Well, I'll give him a shot, and then Ileana will come in as the cleanup crew.
Mop up if he can.
Yeah. The one thing we do want to do is try to get the chest key stolen from the other guys, so I am eventually going to want to move Soth over. I really hope the other boss doesn't move. Yeah, well, you know.
A woman, yeah. She's, 55, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, we kind of want to try to get the chest.
You know what's in which one?
Yes, top right is Seraph Robe, top left 3,000 gold, bottom left pure water.
Got it. Okay, so the only one that I'm even slightly worried about is this one, because it's right behind the boss.
Yeah.
Ideally, I take someone who steals the chest keys. The guy with the chest keys still alive? Yes. Okay, he's over here. So we'll like I think we'll wrap Soth around this end.
Yeah.
Over here, and then kind of just have these folks stay put. It's kind of awkward though. We may have to see.
But I do like, and that is a change I like, that staff users bop with their rod, and human Lagoos try to punch.
The only thing about it is if you have a really good rod equipped.
Yeah.
You are kind of fucked.
Yep, because it does use the use.
And that guy cannot actually attack us.
But it is hilarious, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense that, like, Lagoos in their human forms would try to punch. Yeah.
The whole map is kind of awkward right now, you know? I guess actually I really need to send Soth over to this. The chest is over here, and this guy's up here, and steal from him up here, and the only chest key is over here. Although,
Well, if you go out in the middle, you can...
yeah, potential ends. Actually, I have no idea if cats. Yeah, they do have this. Wasn't totally sure about that. That dude does not, though, unfortunately.
Oh man, they're replaying the Nigerian goal on it. Oh, that one went over. Goal was pretty.
Nolan is aggressively using all of his potions and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna lure over this guy, and hopefully Edward doesn't fucking die. No promises, though.
We have save states.
Yeah, like, save states are mainly just to let me play a bit more aggressively. There it is. Perfect. Cat also comes down this way, which is certainly worrying, but not the end of the world. Gesundheit. And again.
Thank you.
Right, here I really hope... Why is converse the first option there?
Right?
A bit odd. At this point...
Yeah,
I believe that was a
yeah.
follow. And then it just played in the game. But, grave statement. Thank you for the follow.
Statement, thank you. Wow, Nolan's not getting the great levels.
Did get a speed, though. I think he did.
No, he got, like, L and other things.
Like, if I attack with the steel sword, you don't get doubled, right? Good. Alright, yeah, I'll do that. I'll put her down here. If the other guy wants to, like, come up here and hit me, that's fine, too.
Mm-hmm.
I will take a save state before I actually make that statement explicit, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing is, I would be doing the same thing, but with battle saves here. Save states is just faster.
Yeah, save states is more convenient for this sort of stuff. I do like the concept of a battle save as, like, a one-time thing where you're like, alright, I might fuck this up. I'm gonna send Soth over this way.
He's taking care of the boss, so the rest can sort of just mill up. If you grab that chest key, you can open up that top right.
Yeah, that's kind of my thinking here, and I'm just gonna bring, like, Laura and Ilyana and all over, along with Aaron. I imagine that the key guy is actually going to attack Meg here.
Go down, yeah.
But it really depends on if his AI goes first or if the reinforcement cat goes first. I think the way the game usually works, the person who was on the map at the start will move first, but I'm not sure if that's hard and fast. This guy's okay, they're getting 8 per turn. That's interesting. We shall see what occurs.
You're gonna move those two at the bottom?
I don't really have much reason to.
It's not until Soft joins them?
Basically. Okay, so the cat did actually go first there. Interesting. And then 2 more showed up.
And 2 more cats.
He's at level 6 now, so she'll actually be more or less up there. Let's see, he's got 24 attack, which is not quite enough to kill her off. He's got 10 speed, which she is actually faster than that tiger in tiger form, which is kind of funny.
Use your iron, or
I could. I would actually rather she do more damage to the tiger.
okay, yeah, fair.
That's the thought, yeah. And I mean, with the steel sword, she actually has exactly enough strength to wield it without losing any of that speed now. So we'll see who goes first. I would rather the tiger go, or I'd rather like the cat go one way and the tiger go the other.
Apparently, the Nigeria Argentina match just decided to go picture in picture.
Huh? Weird. Oh, there's a review going on, I guess.
Shenanigans? I don't know.
Alright, I am going to... What I'm going to do here is actually staff up, move Aaron up 1 square so that he can only be attacked by one of the 2, and then they will almost certainly split up from each other and die. you know, ideally.
Yep.
Die and be dead. Yeah, this guy's up to 16 now. Interesting that they made it that much faster.
Yeah.
I think Meg enjoys cinnamon rolls, and would choose them in most circumstances, but isn't necessarily married to them. And to be fair, they're great.
I don't like cinnamon.
Ah, yes, a chat. No promises.
Nope, none. Zero
I'll do my
promises.
best. I'll try.
If you're gonna make me.
Anyway, Edward.
Oh, it's 1-1. Iceland scored a goal.
Oh boy. Hail Satan.
Fucking
There we go. So the cat goes over to
shenanigans.
Aaron, which is good, because...
Oh, it was a penalty.
Ooh. Yeah, the
Like
cat can
I
double,
think the
which is not
Nigerian goal as
surprising.
well was a penalty.
Hmm. And then, yes, the tiger goes the other way. Meg doesn't die somehow. Truly, I am a master at this video's game.
Now look away to go back to this game and football happens.
Anyway, this guy is going to max out this turn, so I'm probably going to... God, the one thing about it is it's like you can't see their actual attack ranges, because of course their movement goes up when they're in their animal form. Although I don't think he'll transform, which means that he can only really move as far as this. It's annoying, because I'd really like Soft to take the hit here.
Yeah, and the Nigerian goal was a penalty.
Hmm. I'll just have Soft take a hit now, and then we'll go grab that treasure chest afterwards. That's the play here. Anyway, so Meg is on death's doorstep here. I will likely move her back, and hopefully Edward and Nolan can, you know, combine to do a murder. I'm not that worried about it, though.
Yep.
Mostly down to if Edward can double attack, honestly. Not, I guess it's down to... So, I mean, he's got 10 speed.
pop him
Edward
in
is
front,
at
he'll be fine.
14
Yeah.
speed. And, oh, he just got the strength to double here.
With the steel.
And so with the steel, he'll have 20 attack going up
10.
against 10 defense,
More
10,
enough.
10. That'll get a kill as long as he hits twice. You know, no promises. And of course,
Gonna
he might
vulnerate her?
also die to this guy. Yeah, she'll vulnerary. I'm mostly just trying to make sure that we live through this. Okay. This may take a lucky dodge. Fortunately.
After the stream, I will. Yeah, well.
Sure you will.
Yeah, well. I did it with VBA, didn't I?
Sure you did.
Mm-hmm.
For love of God, Converse. Hilariously, Wind Edge actually would have been a great solution to this. Yeah, Nolan might, or Edward might be dead here. Nope, we're good. Everything's
good.
fine.
We're good.
Everything's fine and good. And good fine. My favorite kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, these two can get the kill together. And then... Yeah, he can't move over far enough. Damage to Aaron. Well...
Lift it.
So as long as she does like 8, right? But I can... Oif. Hey, good on you not missing. Because that would have put me in an awful spot.
I would have sucked.
That would have been real good. There we go, alright.
There we go.
10 speed isn't like breaking worlds, but it's
Take
also
it back,
not
I
bad.
can't get to her.
I already checked.
Good. I sort of assumed you had.
He's hopefully gonna, yeah, do this. Nope.
No wraths.
No wraths for the wicked.
Nope. Thought we'll go down and get that chest, especially now that he's dead.
Yep. God, it would be so annoying if this dude moved. Which is why he's absolutely fucking gonna move.
Absolutely.
200% going to move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing that, like, we may not get the gold out of this chest, just because I'm not sure if... Like, if he moves, I'm not sure how I will make that work.
Yeah, you may have to just try and get that chest key with the Seraph Robe.
Yeah,
So
the Seraph Robe is absolutely happening.
You want to converse, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what the... Yeah, we are. I'm not really sure why. It's not like this is...
kicked off.
As far as I know. Slightly. Ah.
Oh. Obs.
Steam doing some shit. No?
Grab your taskman. Something was hitting the sea.
What's Chrome up to?
What is Chrome up to?
Chrome, what you doing? I mean, I think that's actually normal memory usage for Chrome because I have a billion tabs up.
What the Blizzard battle?
Oh, is BattleNet like downloading something? Ah, yes, yes.
Oh yeah, it is. There we go. Sorry about this. We discovered last time.
Thanks, Overwatch.
Just downloads sometimes just occur, and we're like, what? Why is everything blipping? What is going on?
Yep.
And it seems like Blizzard
sometimes
wants to
random
update.
things. Yeah, last time it was Steam.
Steam.
This time it's BattleNet.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Mega's up to level 6, which is nice. Thanks, Overwatch. All right, technically, Edward could do this. He wasn't able to hit last time. I don't really think it changes anything though.
Just who gets the key?
Yeah, so what I'm actually gonna do here is you have, God, I wish the move was in the first page like it is in the other one. Anyway, 5 moves. She's here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Alright. Alright, 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 He's heals up. She gets the key. I have no idea what the condition is. Murder!
Nice.
I have no idea what the bonus EXP condition is, but we're probably just going to value the Seraph's Robe
10?
and chest key over it.
10.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Speed, luck, and defense. Now that's a night level.
That is a level.
Anyway, she gets the chest key. Next turn, she gives it to Edward.
Yeah,
Edward ferries it up this way.
for getting none.
Uh-huh. Okay, so this guy moves out over to, like, here at most, so...
That's
Edward's next turn.
good
1,
if
2,
you
3,
so
4,
well.
5, 6, 7. Cannot actually reach no matter what, which is unfortunate. The one thing about it is that Soth is down here now.
Well, he'll go up and get that chest while the boss is running over it, right?
Potentially. That could work.
As long as the boss doesn't, murder you in your sleep.
Well, yes, I'll probably just move everyone over. That seems like good praxis. Yeah, it's also, he sort of annoyingly totally covers this pathway. And I don't believe that any of these other ones are breakable except for this one, which is, like, useless to me.
Yeah.
Useless to me!
Yep.
Anyway, now is turn 10. Yeah, we're not going to get any bonus experience, which is like, whatever. And he actually Meg over here so that she can then deliver this chest key. Give him a little bonus shove. A little shovarooski. It's actually probably the best way to go. Worth it. Yeah, it's sort of, we're in a really awkward situation.
You can move him up, like, that one block path the boss will come through. Not him.
I mean, that doesn't really solve our problems, though. Like, we kind of want him to clear out if we're going to do that, right?
You kind of need him to the right so softening it up without getting blocked, like, in that one gap. Like.
I mean, I'm more worried that if I don't kill him in a turn, he'll kill Nolan.
That's true.
That said, if he doesn't
Oh,
double, I
damn.
can
Argentina
probably...
scored.
If he doesn't
Boo!
double, he can
Boo!
probably just, survive for a little bit. And of course, we do need Soth to be able to, like, steal from him. Yeah, because he's the one with the chest key.
Soth not open chest.
No, I want the chest key. I thought that was always part of it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I just, you don't really need it, I guess.
I don't need it, but I'm gonna need it. Doesn't mean I don't need it.
Oh,
Alright.
I guess not.
Secondary plan, I'm just gonna fucking walk Soth up to this, and if he kills him, he kills him. If not, he steals. This gives me the extra bonus that I can try for this. Yeah, like at this point, don't know if the 300 gold is happening.
1,000.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It'd be great if we could get that top right one.
Well, yes.
Seraph robe.
Yes. God, this map is just awkward to deal with. Which is that, like, there are a lot of levels in this that are just awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Florida here. Four, 5, 6. Here. Rather have Aaron that, 'cause movement. Oh, this is gonna get dumb.
Okay.
By dumb, I mean me. Yeah, like, these maps are really weirdly designed like this. Especially when you're kind of in a completionist mood. Can't imagine this going badly. You need humans.
Ah, he doubles Nolan. Nolan just doesn't have the speed. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a dick move putting two moving
6.
bosses, like, right next to chests like this.
Right? And that's
Anyway,
what
so
hard
he's
mode is
got
like for you, because hard mode.
7. So
Japanese
yeah, he has
hard mode.
14 speed, which
And he's
just
8,
doubles
so
Nolan.
10.
Annoying.
Yep.
No, so I'm just not gonna pull it up to there.
Yep. Yeah, I think the gold is out, but if we can get that Seraph robe, I think that'll be...
Should be able to. I don't want to fight. What's over in this treasure pile?
Oh, something?
Ah, yes, the Beastmaster.
Beast foe. I don't know what that is.
We'll never know. I think it's like bonus damage against beasts. Would have loved to get it.
Kill.
Right.
Allows you to inflict effective damage against any beast spread looking anywhere.
Ah, God, it's like I'd love to get that, but then neither of my rolls hit.
Yeah.
The boss is right here. Nolan from the top rope! Yeah, it's a bit awkward here.
I Soth isn't gonna kill him, but...
Soth is, I think... Oh, no, just
No.
barely.
Yeah.
I mean, the real problem here is the... Like, now they're on both of the squares with it.
Yeah, you just get one chance at the...
I would really like to have Soth move over there.
Or you could move Leonardo out of the way and move Soth onto it.
Right, but then it's exposing Leonardo to dying and being dead.
You would kill him, I assume.
Well, if I kill him, the chapter ends.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You would move Leonardo or move Micaiah out of the spot, put Soth in there, and then use the one you don't move to kill the boss. Or Nolan with a hand axe.
Okay. All
'Cause
right.
he's gonna end up with like 3 health after the
Yeah,
attack, so-
let's do it like that. Ugh, annoying. This game definitely procs my sense of like perfectionism with, you know, I must collect every item and all that other fun stuff. There's like a lot of tactically interesting things in it, but boy, how much hit do you have? Ah, enough.
Not enough.
You're fine with the 90. There we go.
There we go.
Now we have 2 chances to kill this fucking guy. Lord help us.
Get the chest up top?
Yeah.
Good.
There is a Seraph Robe in our... I was actually doing it with the expectation the boss would have been dead last turn. So I made sure that happened. Goodbye, 300 gold. You got strength!
You got strength!
Hooray!
Well, it looks like it's gonna end, Croatia got a goal, so it's 2-1 to Croatia and 2-1 to Argentina.
The least fun outcome.
The least fun outcome, yeah.
Ooh, and that
You're
bird.
just now realizing her relationship with a bird's a bit strange. I mean, the fact that she says you're just jealous of a bird.
Somebody's singing. Let me run straight into danger.
Hell yeah. Sure, someone's singing can't be.
Nothing bad could possibly happen.
The only people I know who sing are heron people, so...
You don't say.
Right?
We're about to meet some new characters. Several of them. You!
We're wolf peeps, which we didn't see last game, and are the best addition to this game. And a heron.
Nope, not me. Did hear a voice though.
This is a heron we didn't meet last time.
Indeed. That is correct, Bjork youth. Never
And
heard
we're
of
like,
him.
who? Ah, okay, so he's Rayson's older brother.
Served in the same
was-
company.
Not mentioned? Was he mentioned?
No, I don't believe he
The
was.
older sister was who
Yeah.
died, but I don't believe an elder brother was mentioned.
Unless something happened, they're actually all alive. And, well... Oh goodness. Ah!
Oh goddess.
And now we get her!
Hey!
And him.
Hey! Dukes!
Far to the east of here.
Yeah. Wolf peeps.
Yep,
Wolf
that's us.
peeps. Wolf peeps. Wolf peeps. Which is another interesting thing, because we're like, we've never heard of them, and they're like, well, we've never heard of you. And it's
Yep.
like, that's fair.
Big old desert in the way.
Right?
Niall is great, because she actually has a character.
Yeah,
Because she
she's
actually has
fantastic.
lines.
How could you forget Wolf Mom?
Yeah, apparently Raphael just wandered out into the desert until he accidentally found the Wolf Nation.
Yep.
I don't mind Niall's overall design.
I mean, she's fine. I mean, at least, you know, she lived in the desert.
I don't mind weird eye things.
I think she's at least interesting.
You know. Why, cry me?
In a look at the one eye.
Yeah, the eye flips, but that's just... I don't even notice those things anymore, you know? Like, of course they're using the exact same, you know, like, of course they're just mirroring the image.
Yep.
I don't want my characters to be perfectly symmetrical.
Mm-hmm.
So that they flip properly.
Yep.
Okay to save? Is it ever?
It's never okay to save.
The history of Tellius is a history of warfare, or so the troubadours.
Should
Like
we a
Mist.
class in this
It is
game?
a history of unending conflict between
I'm not
the
sure what Mist starts as. I want to say she ends as Valkyrie, though.
bound in blood and scarred by mistrust.
Cookie with a bunch of letters. Cookies with a bunch of numbers.
Man,
Thank you for the follow.
the axe, the lance, and the magic arts, while the lagoos, able to
Lagoos.
transform into beast, bird, and dragon, are weapons unto themselves. Both were created equally by the goddess, but neither race has ever accepted the other.
I'm not sure it's equal when a race can just turn into a fucking dragon. Is that really equal to someone who can't turn into a fucking dragon?
And her vassal, Volug. Is the Dawn Brigade's meeting with these three lagoos chance? Or
Yep,
a
just
sign
chance.
Oh,
seems to
complete coincidence.
Micaiah can only wonder.
Especially when they all heard voices leading them over here.
Right? I'm sure that is just coincidence.
You missed an hour in Null Vortex. Sorry, we started at 3. The Lost Hair.
Yeah, I was like, why is this? I was like an hour and 56. I'm like, oh, an hour and 56 seconds, not minutes.
Yeah, that is weird.
Right?
I would not have. I didn't even see the Nightbot stream up time.
Right,
And then
I
I looked over
did.
like, oh.
I saw it and I was like, hang on a minute, that says like oh.
Yeah, 156 is just perfect. Yes, lagoons. I'm burning up out here.
The image is
Danger,
too compressed.
battle,
It's too
sadness.
compressed.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
It seems like basically every map after Chapter 3
Has
has
some shit in
hidden
it?
coins on it.
Ah, interesting. I guess it makes sense that it'd be coins. Alright, let's take a look at these conversations.
Yay!
Now, I believe 3-star conversations in this one are not items. They're actually, like, tutorials and shit. Or, like, you know, relevant information. Oh, there we go. This actually did give us the gold for that. Or at least tell us we have it. I'm not actually sure if it doesn't appear.
I think so.
Yeah. We could use more. It's plenty.
Oh, Makai, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I know. There we go. You don't actually get that without it.
We
So I
need
think
money.
some of them have it, some of them don't. Like, you know, the merchants were in the previous one.
I get it. If you're just living, you just need enough to live on. You're in a war. You're a rebel brigade. You need money.
Ah, interesting. This actually gets its own map sprite. I know. How may I be of service? Take my wolf.
Yeah.
Not that. What is it, boy? You want to go with her, boy?
Send me down the well?
No,
No
Vortex. Thank you for the follow.
you.
Oh! What's going on? I mean, when it's a wolf.
Yeah, a little bit when it's a wolf, and when people know there are people who turn into
Yeah, I mean, I guess wolves aren't generally considered to be
Although I
lagoons,
guess, yeah,
but...
because they don't. Not everyone knows about the wolves.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, right, he also has a thing. He basically has a demi-band.
Yep.
As a skill. But yeah, take my dog, please. He's a good boy.
That's why I love this lady.
Yeah, Volug is the, token silent character. The Silent Bob. Get a little
so
extra with
Aaron
Laura
does
and
get a little
Aaron.
bit extra, okay.
Yeah, I guess there are the info conversations, which are basically the only place that anyone else gets, like, anything.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, you did defect to us.
This is happening now? And not, like, after the previous chapter? We've had them for 2 chapters now.
Yeah, it is weird, because that was not in our thing beforehand.
No.
And he did sort of march, like, all the way to a desert with us.
Yeah.
You know?
Weren't we just now talking to him?
How's your church doing?
They got rid of the church? Alright.
Yeah, they're a little bit comedically evil.
Why are they so comedically evil? Who does that?
Because you gotta show the two sides
It's
kind of...
not even like it's a different religion. It's not even a different religion. It's the same religion.
Yeah, they all have the same.
And they just decided to replace their clergy?
Oh, by the way, have you looked up translations?
Ooh, yeah, okay.
Because I bet they're in Serene's Forest somewhere.
Oh yeah, they totally will.
Because I mean, we did read translations in the last game. Seems reasonable that we could do it again as long as we find it. You may need to like Google it or something.
Will it be in ancient language? Sometimes Serene's Forest is
weird about their categories.
right, and like, why aren't they consistent between Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn? Even like, come on.
We're not bandits, damn it.
Okay, so, in part 1 in the prologue, Micaiah, when she responded to the ruffian who,
Right.
We will not repeat that dialogue, said, "O light, gather open my path."
Right, yeah, she did in fact do a little bit of the old
There
razzle-dazzle.
isn't any more until the final chapter of this part.
Hmm.
But yes, I will,
Translate as we go along.
translate, yeah.
And yeah, don't use the phrase trigger like that in this
No.
chat. Preferably.
Yes. Yes, we mentioned the portraits are the thing that suffer
The most from this
blockiness.
compression.
And it is part of the game. We did boot it up on our big ass TV to check it.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
It's literally just the way that Wii games look in HD, unfortunately. I'm a way better swordsman. By the time we get back, I'll be like level 60.
You say so.
Good to have a dream, dude. Pretty much. Yeah, the anti-aliasing just isn't.
Yeah.
Wasn't really a thing on these consoles, because you wouldn't really
Yep.
notice it most of the time on a
On a
CRT.
CT, yeah.
Now, granted, this was right around the time that HD TVs were getting big.
Yeah, but the Wii still wasn't really.
Yeah, well, the
big
Wii
on
was
it.
designed, like, at the start of that, before they
Yeah.
really, before the prices really dropped. It really was, like, the mid-2000s where they just plummeted.
Leonardo is in love with Edward.
Didn't mean to be so serious. Howdy, boys!
Howdy, boys. You in love with something?
Not yet, anyway. Not till you're old like me.
Nah.
7 out of 10. It was okay.
Eh.
I'll give it a Twilight Princess 8.8.
I wouldn't even give it a 7.5. Average.
I'm rating it on a video games
Mediocre.
kind of scale.
Mediocre. Oh, in that case, 7 out of 10 is terrible.
Exactly.
How could you give him a terrible rating?
Anyways, like these two still have their A. By the way, I believe the more you do this, they will just naturally strengthen, or...
I don't know.
Oh, right, you do have to. Like, I guess if they're just together and talk enough, there's some weirdness with it.
Yeah, support, I don't know. Don't know how it works, don't know.
Exactly, anime old.
Anime old.
Anyway, Aaron and Ileana can support, I suppose. Aaron actually... Oh, he just has Laura right now, which I guess makes sense. Ileana has Micaiah and Laura, which is helpful. Currently we're kind of boned.
You erase them, do you then have to redo?
The strengthening, potentially. I'm not actually sure how it works in this game. Anyway, we do have Volug now. He's fun. Probably a good idea. Anyway, we should probably give someone Beast Smashy. Might be a good idea if it's like Meg, potentially. It seems reasonable. Although, oh right, Beast Foe is 15. Huh. I think she's fine nullifying crits. That's what Fortune does.
All support points with that person.
Right. Yeah, nullifies enemy crits seems fine. Point. Volug can obviously take it. Incidentally, what does Volug have?
Okay, support.
Howl. And
Support
Wild
points
Heart.
is weird. Character pairs are divided into 5 support types, which affects the rate of gaining support points, ranging from 0 fast to force.
Okay, yeah, basically the only person who could possibly take Beast Mode on right now is Kaya, because basically everyone else has Shove in their slots.
Shoving, if you're a support type 4, actually increases support points.
Interesting.
It increases for types 1 to 2, and then 3 gives nothing, and then 4 gives -1.
Interesting.
So shove, being adjacent, healing, carrying, and being in a chapter with. Being in a chapter with gives you the most points.
Yeah, Nolan is very Aragorn-y, I agree with that.
Basically, doing actions will increase it by a few points. And being in a chapter would give it by like 13 to 7.
Sure, makes sense.
Chapter 4 is the slowest type, sorry, 0 is the fastest type.
Ah, okay.
So the slowest type get -1 with a shove.
Yeah, like Shove is an equip, but it's also like one that you can't actually take off. Like that little lock thing, you can't remove any of them. So like, it sort of just sits there taking up space.
50 support points are required to increase.
Okay. Wait, does anyone have anything useful? Incidentally, Meg only has 1 magic, which I guess is more than Edward's 0 magic, but might be worth giving her the Wind Sword at some point if she starts getting that magic going.
And then there's the bond supports.
The James Bond
Inbuilt
supports.
support. A-rank supports from Path of Radiance via data transfer. Manifests as bond supports.
Ah, fancy. Put these things in. We can potentially give someone a forged weapon here. Who do you think?
Hello.
Yeah, it's really weird that Shove is the way it is in Radiant Dawn, and especially because it sort of gets in your way of, like, equipping other skills.
It's really weird. It's just like having a -5 penalty.
Yeah.
It's like...
So, like, we could try to make a bow that makes Edward a bit less, or Leonardo a little less awful.
Terrible? Yeah, that's a good idea.
We could make a sword to make Edward actively good, or even Meg actively good.
Yeah.
Aaron's probably okay, and Nolan's probably okay currently. Like, we have higher rank things that we need to do.
Now it's just the stealth stuff.
Yeah.
That's carried over.
Hiliana, Anime 19.
Stealth is the only one whose stats are carried over and doesn't get a bonus.
So it is nice in this game that it actually shows you exactly how
what
much each one is. So it's like the
pays
1
for
point
it.
is cheap as fuck. The second point is like not actually all that bad. The third point is a bit much, and then by the time you're getting like way up there, it is adding up quite a bit.
Yep.
6 to 9 seems perfectly fair. Yes, you also can lower and raise weight. Unfortunately, raising weight still costs money. That was also true in the previous game, incidentally.
It is actually... It seems still cheaper than forging in 9.
I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I believe it'll actually scale more so that once we're doing it to steel weapons, it'll be more expensive, and once we're doing to silver weapons, it'll be more expensive.
Generally, that seems a lot cheaper. Oh, what color?
Wow, these colors are actually a lot nicer than the previous game. I mean, they're still clown shoes, but we did pink and then purple for our 2 previous runs.
Or that light blue. Either that or the red, which is all our weapons are gonna be dripped in blood. No, blood, quote unquote. Yeah, Yeah, it's a nice blue. It's a nice blue.
I see you have a coin.
Actually, I guess we didn't carry over any coins. Or do they only go with X?
I have no fucking clue. Take your pick. Is this your card? Alright. Even more.
The coin is weird. It is like, you choose one of these. I have no idea if the cards are all, they're just random. Yes,
Probably a good idea.
Manakati. And blue! I hate it. Alright, coin bonus, alright. Card to pick one of 5 cards, chosen at random. What card you draw determines your force weapons bonus. Appearance rate of each card is listed below here. Cards you choose will always be the same no matter how many times you try.
Okay, so that means like once you've decided to use the coin, the skill is actually chosen.
Skill is actually chosen, so I guess.
Which seems dumb. So anyway, does anyone else need like a thing?
Yeah, we got, you can actually get Vine, which is no bonus, which, wow, like...
Rude.
Dickish? Yeah, there you go, yeah, so it's predetermined, so yeah. So it doesn't even matter which card we pick.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and there's Vine, which gives you
This is
nothing,
fine,
which is
this is
20%. Real dickish.
No. By any chance? Nope. Not of another. Alright.
We got Sword, which is Might +1.
I just realized Aaron has not managed to hit anything with his Iron Lance yet. It hasn't used a single use.
I hit something last time.
I think that would have been... Oh, wait. Oh, it's 45 out of 50.
45 out of 50, yeah.
I keep thinking 45 is the max for a lance, you know? Like, that is what an Iron Lance is supposed to be, damn
He
it.
has missed an awful lot.
He's missed a bunch.
Yeah, you can get things up to like +10 crit.
The Lost Hair. Let's go do it.
Raven's great. You don't get any bonus, but you get 4 extra coins.
Oh. We've been north. That leaves east and south. You're
Best
very good at
one
directions,
is
Soth.
+1.
What is it, boy?
A 1% chance. It's +1 might, +10 hit, +5 crit. It seems the coins add just extra stats without having to pay for it.
Ah, Bjork to the south. Yeah, might hit and crit for Goddess.
That is hilarious. Here are 5 cards, and it literally doesn't.
Oh, what do you know?
Way! Oh no, our boy!
As well as another boy.
Hey,
As
Jill.
well as a girl.
I guess we get a lot more turns than I actually thought you did.
Yes.
as well.
Oh no, actually, like a bunch of random party members,
No, I
mostly
actually
tied
thought
with
you-
Dane.
I really didn't remember that you did.
Yeah,
Which
I
makes-
did know.
Honestly, that makes part 3 even weirder.
Yeah.
We'll get to that when we get to part 3. But yeah, Tornado can hold it fair. I'm so sad. We did actually max our Tornado's level, but
He didn't cap anything.
He didn't cap any of his
Yeah, the
stats.
only people who carried over Ike and Tornado, and only Ike actually got anything.
actually got any bonus out of it, yeah.
If we look over here, it turns out we've got some friends who we may know from a previous life. All 3 of them are
So look at
actually
him.
promoted.
Oh, look at our boy. He's so good.
Actually, no, Jill is not promoted for whatever reason, but Zhark is. He is a sword master. As long as there isn't a meteor. Yeah. Yeah. So he does once again have Resolve. You'll notice that Resolve has been nerfed to fuck, which, thank God. Whereas in this game, it is actually only 20% of health as opposed to 50% of health. That was kind of how they nerfed a lot of the skills, which, again, they really shouldn't have done it the way they did it.
Have a look at your stats.
Oh, right, Kanto is also now a
Yeah,
skill, which is
yeah.
kind of ridiculous, but I guess sort of makes sense.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why shove is the way it is, because horses can't shove.
Can you go look at Tornado
Anyway.
stats from?
Oh god, he's maxed his all of his shit. There we go.
Yeah, that's his.
Those are his normal starts.
Yeah.
No surprise, yeah, because unfortunately he didn't actually cap
He actually
anything.
starts with less HP in this game than he started in Path of Radiance.
Look at this fucking dude!
Listen.
Ah, yes, it is the return of these things that existed in the GBA games, but not in 9. These shine barriers that you can steal from this guy. Whiston. Look at fucking Whiston over here.
I mean, of course, Zerk outclasses him. He is promoted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as we had said in the last thing, right, there's one person with a Master Seal there. This dude right over here. Pop over. Got it.
So does it work the same as 9 in that you lose a Master Seal or you can basically level to 21?
I think so. That seems correct. It's an axe guy, a lance guy, and a mage guy. So that's have them. I'll have to deal with this mage, but Meg will be good on the front lines here. We're basically just gonna run into these fucking dudes. That'll be fun. Alright, this should be alright. So this is actually a 6-turn defend. The interesting part about it is that it's actually, the defend square is over here.
Yeah. But they're not getting through our boy.
No. But I like that as a, like, weird little thing.
Yeah, it's neat. And it's neat. Again, they kind of assume you played 9. So they're trying to do different things with that.
Yeah, level 21 works. But I guess what we're saying more with the anyone can do anything, it's like bonus EXP, as we were saying, eventually makes it so that no one's really any different from
No.
anyone else because all their stats are maxed.
I thought all the enemies are facing up there. It's
Yes.
also neat. It's neat.
Yeah, because enemies in this game turn around when you face to attack them, but all of these ones are basically set to attack these folks. Let's see if we will. Oh, we will absolutely be able to steal this Master Seal. Not worried about that, but it'll mostly be down to whether or not we can steal the other stuff. I'll see if this guy will move over when we, like, you know, lure these guys over. Roll in there with the hand axe. We're gonna run out of this hand axe. Damn if it ain't good.
Yep.
Love that axe.
Love that.
Love that Goku. Level 9, 9, 8, 7. So yeah, we'll just wander up over here.
I mean, I'm not that surprised that hard mode is not that much harder than normal mode because it's Maniac
Yeah.
compared to hard.
God, just the numbers here is so dumb.
Yeah.
75% hit chance.
They really did make... They nerfed so many of the
Meanwhile,
bonuses.
we got Jigen Part 2 over here.
It's so weird that they just got rid of so much of the triangle bonus.
Yeah.
And because axes are actually fairly hitty, you'll see axes with a decent hit and you're like, what is this? This is
The fuck is that?
weird.
The fuck is this?
I mean, basically no... Nice level.
Good
Basically
level.
no Fire Emblem game is balanced. Just because they're all a bit weird in their own way. I love 7 and I love 9. Balance isn't always the goal.
Yeah.
And in a weird way, by trying to balance out the weapons and the bonuses and make them a bit less
You take away a lot of the,
overwhelming.
like, stuff that makes things interesting,
Yeah,
basically.
and everything becomes a bit generic and all the hit rates get a bit too high, so everything gets a bit more dangerous.
Yeah, they definitely upped, like, the general hit rate of things in
Yeah,
this game.
I feel like Fire Emblem games are about finding ways to unbalance them, and unbalance in a fun way.
Yeah, and, like, taking out the weapon triangle is such a weird thing to do. Blue? Yes, okay. He can just fucking pop up here, bust this guy.
Yeah.
Hopefully not die,
Busting
but I mean...
makes you feel good.
Yeah, I guess I'm not that
Who
worried.
can hit the wolf?
So, Volug can be a whatchamacallit, a wolf forever.
So you can see that he doesn't get double stats, he gets 50%.
Yeah, and except he also gets half EXP out of it. Now, granted, he's level 15 as a Laguz, and Laguz go up to, I believe, 40 in this game. It might be 30, but I think it's 40 sounds
I'll
right.
I'll check, but yes, it's higher than the previous game. They're essentially like the middle tier promotion.
Yeah.
But essentially, he's got a lot fewer levels to get than basically anyone else we already have.
Yeah. Keep. Oh. Oh, okay, these guys actually can't really move down here much. It's worth noting, there is a ledge right here that these guys can come down, but using a ledge actually takes a bunch of move off of you, which is useful. Useful to be aware of. Alright, let's see who dies here. Perfect. Give Leonardo something to do. Yeah, exactly. Like, taking the weapon triangle isn't actually making the game harder. There we go. That guy did move, which is good. Volu gets a little set on fire, but, you know, who doesn't? Ah, this axe guy makes a move for us, which is interesting. Edward gets a little bit smacked. Hopefully that axe guy doesn't kill him. I think the desert lowers his move, though. Good level up for Edward. Perfectly alright with that. Yeah, there we go. They're gonna go die to those guys. So yeah, you do the usual Fire Emblem thing where you kind of just take a guy, like a bunch of super strong people. Ah, Eliana, please. That would have been real good.
Hen, come on, Hen.
See, all the people who attack these three directly are not gonna have a great time.
Okay, so this guy's saying 40.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it's 40. Go, Jill kills off that guy. I believe Torneo will not move, the other two will. Adorable.
40, yep, it's 40.
Arty.
40.
Arty far.
It's 40 far. 40 far. Go.
People fighting the Benyon soldiers.
Hey,
It couldn't
guys.
be! White armor. I may know that man. I'm gonna save state here in case specifically the bottom goes badly. There's only 3 of them over there and 2 mages just spawn, which is terrifying.
Yep. No, unfortunately, Torneo did not start a pub with Largo. Largo, well, we'll see what happens.
We'll talk.
We'll see what happened with Largo. I mean, essentially, they said what they were doing at the end of 9.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I think that's basically what they went on and did. I think at the end of 9, Largo and Khalil said they were going off to start an inn. I think that's what they said, right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds like something they'd...
Largo tried to become a bear.
Man succeeded. All I'm saying. The only problem is actually...
That dude.
1, 2...
Yeah, but he didn't.
3,
He didn't.
4, 5,
If they
6.
start the pub,
Yeah, so here's
he did
the
it with
issue.
Torneo. Our support was Torneo and Largo were going off to start a pub together, but they.
Pretty sure Leonardo ends up dying here. For the record, I might need Soth to do a murder. It's kind of awkward. If I had brought someone else down, that might have worked out better for me, but...
Eh.
Oh, hey. Well.
Can
He'll
Laura get to him?
But Laura won't get to him.
Yeah.
If she gets shoved, she will, but I was actually hoping to just get her to heal
For
up over
Eliana,
here, yeah. Possibly move some people up here. Alley-oop?
Nice hit.
He does survive. If barely. Nailed it.
Yeah, that's that lower level hit for you.
About what you would expect. And compared to Mia, I mean, I don't really remember a lot of how the characters ended up. It should be noted that, like, I've played through this entire game, but not for a long, long time.
Yeah. Wasn't that game neither of us want to repeat? So
That we were the biggest fans of.
yeah, whereas 9, I mean, I haven't played 9 for years. I don't know if I played it after I had it. It's always a bit weird because at the time when I would play it again, we'd be going off to university, and that's when games start to get split up. That is hella dangerous.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of... Burb.
Burb. Not the burb.
Let's take a quick look. It has 12 health. This guy has 13 attack. Ed has 1 res. Damn. Okay. We're sort of in an awkward situation regardless. This dude has to die. And I guess if Ileana kills that guy, that's fine. Ah, that's alright. Do. Yeah, that's kind of where we land with it as well. Quincy Rugi. Where, like,
Well, I mean,
overall, the game is not great,
it's
but...
still a Fire Emblem game, so the system there is still very
yeah, and, like,
solid.
they do a lot of cool stuff. They do a lot of, like, neat, interesting stuff.
And the underlying gameplay is solid. It's based on 9. It's completely solid. It's just the numbers kits.
Alright, Leo's gonna die.
And they... Woof!
Nice.
And they did this weird thing where normal mode is actually hard mode. That's why we're getting our asses kinda... There he goes. There he goes.
That was kind of what I was expecting. Okay, so let's think.
Can you risk it in that state?
It'd be this one.
No, I mean... What?
Well, no, because they hadn't...
Oh.
Everyone had moved in that state.
So you saved again after I went to the...
Right. I saved again so I could do a thing.
Right, okay.
I
I was just confused because I thought that was that was like second.
Bananargin. Bananagrams.
I think it's very difficult if you try to push both sides at once and obviously kind of come back down, right?
I don't really have time though.
Oh right, yeah, it's on the turns.
Yeah, the map's done.
I mean, this is hard mode. Unfortunately, your perfectionism tendencies are gonna hit a brick wall.
Alright, so now Nolan's the one who dies. Slice him.
Not Leonardo.
Nope, it's Nolan.
Get some res, Nolan. He heard me.
This guy fucks off. Which, fair enough.
Then I can take. Nothing happened.
I don't think so. Well, that's good.
I guess he couldn't reach.
Huh. Feels like he should be able to.
Those are desert tiles.
Mages, I thought, could move over them usually.
Yeah, I
but,
guess so.
Maybe not.
I wonder if
So
they went
let's
for
hope she
him
doesn't
rather than
die.
getting hand axe. Yeah, I guess it isn't blocking the.
Oh no, I knew she was gonna take a hit there. I just thought she could live.
Load stick.
Let's think. If there's anything to be done. Oh, they're shrouded in light.
You just have to shove her out the way. How do we find apart from her being there?
Well, it's more just that there's like a lot of things that could go wrong here. We'll see. Balls.
Will that guy kill Edward?
Which guy?
The last guy comes down. Oh.
Useful! No, right. Fuck you. Yeah, she dies to so much, and like, you really want your units to be doing a lot of things in this game.
Maybe we should have just voted for easy mode.
Clearly. Oh. Wah 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 wah.
I think your turn down here was fun.
Well, I mean, only with Ileana over. I'm just worried that someone else dies. Is the big thing.
Where can that soldier go?
Well, this will be open is
Yeah.
the thing. So you'll actually be able to attack most people.
Like if Laura goes up to heal Edward so he doesn't die, would she still be in range or would she just outside?
I think she'll be fine. And failing that, this is definitely fine. I'll give it a shot. I'm just worried someone else dies, basically. Ah, yes, Vantage and Adept for Reese. Now we're talking. Yeah, so that's what it turns out. Then he will be able to attack Micaiah. Probably the one I'd be most worried about, but she's tankier than Laura is, so should be able to take a hit.
Need to, in the next base, give him another roll, right?
Yep. Yeah, we've been using him fairly aggressively here. Oh, that's why they attacked him.
Huh?
I had Nolan with the hand axe on. So they went for the non-ranged
so
attack.
that's like
Thank God that they went for that instead of the kill.
Yeah, like I said,
They could have gotten.
Yeah, yeah, because he had a hand axe on, they went for stealth instead.
No.
Same level.
Yeah, I guess we rolled the exact same number of ranges.
Yeah, this could be rough for me. Although I think when you went up there, she lived, didn't she?
I believe I had set it up so, you know, like I had checked all the numbers and she was fine from that. So if they actually do that, that's helpful to us. I was expecting this attack. And importantly, she is alive.
Yep.
And luckily she has enough base speed that it's not, like, the worst thing for her. You know, like, she's not going to get doubled by random enemies.
Mm-hmm.
She can be doubled, but not, you know, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Basically.
Alright now.
We're still early enough in the game that she's not being doubled.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what it comes down to. So now at this point we're actually pretty much fine. I likely just end up pushing in this direction and...
I would save state now that we got past that
Well,
turn.
yes. Now that we've actually lived through this turn and stolen the Master Seal, we're in about where we want to be. Well, I could save slot 7 because that was on a bad thing where someone was going to die.
Save over slot.
Oh, 8 was the one.
Yeah, 8 was the one.
Anyway, so Meg's still level 7, which is brew. Also, God bless the Urn Brew.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
That guy has a hand axe.
Edward up.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be worth much to send Edward up. Since he wouldn't dodge and he wouldn't do damage. Checking. Okay, Thani doesn't even kill, so we'll probably want Aaron to just get this.
Maybe throw Liana back, since we're not at the bottom anymore.
Also fair. I was actually probably going to try to send a bunch of people down this way, but I guess also if they got all these soldiers up here, being up here. Yeah. Important note. State 3, strength 5.
My god, these mages are strong.
None of them's getting doubled.
I think for Makai, you can mostly just bonus EXP exploit the shit out of her.
A lot of the time you can do that, yeah. Health continues not to give a fuck.
You don't give any shits.
Numbers of fucks given, nuns.
0.
And will definitely maybe die. Well, honestly, I kind of do want her down here to make sure this dude dies, because I really need Nolan to heal at this point.
Stealth can talk to all of these guys up top, but it doesn't. It
Doesn't do anything.
Recruit them. It's just a conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, I think keeping Yana down here is a better move.
I mean, we didn't use Soth in Path of Radiance, so he wouldn't have carried over with cap stats.
Yeah.
We don't use him in. Well, I mean, we did, but.
He's a weird unit. Figuring things out. Let's hope that he hits.
Mm-hmm.
Worth noting the hand axe guy, there's a decent chance that he just goes for Aaron anyway. 'Cause he's downfield. If anything, might want to just heal Meg up anyway. Kai is not currently in danger.
No, she's not in it. Going to come again. Definitely think.
Finally, a staff level up. A staff infection. Just for safety's sake, 'cause I am going to send Edward up. I just doesn't die to this one health dude.
I mean, we're fine having carried over our one. I feel like that's better.
Yeah. Give us a little continuity, you know? Just
Yeah.
for funsies.
Mm-hmm.
Worth noting, Valug doesn't have ridiculous defense the same way that a tiger would.
Yeah, he's a wolf.
He has huge attack, but not only that. Yeah, and I mean, like, we don't really care too much about having all the max stats and stuff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. You better run, motherfucker!
He's leaving.
I mean, he's generally more than enough to kill anything that moves, but... Ah, thank you, Jill. This makes things complicated. Lord help me. I think we just pull back on this side. Potentially kill off that mage dude, but otherwise just get these guys. At least we have 2 mages over here.
Yeah.
You're sort of supposed to make your way up and not stay in this corner.
Mm-hmm. I believe, yeah, it's okay if the green units die.
Yes.
It would be kind of dickish if...
Yeah, for the most part, it's generally fine. Useful!
Leonardo was useful! What? Bad level.
And then he gets a bad level.
Oh, he always gets bad levels. That is just a thing.
Nope. I'd rather have the damage done. Even if he takes damage, it's not really bad. Kaya can
Blow him up.
neck that guy. Yeah, I don't know, like, I remember him being just as underwhelming before, like, last time I played this game as he is now. So Soth takes 8 damage from this dude.
Yeah, I don't remember.
8 damage from that dude, 57% chance. There's a decent chance Soth lives here. Like, all 3 of these guys have to hit him. So what I'm gonna try is just another save state and hope that the dice roll decently, which I know, terrible plan in a Fire Emblem, but we have the power of save states.
And we need to get him another knife.
Wrong.
Wrong start.
This is good. This is what I wanted. Fucking finally. A thing where it's not like just instantly, or a thing where I can actually trust Edward to not bite it immediately. Check. Okay. Yeah, what I'd probably do here is bring Aaron up and have him do the finish.
Heal him first?
Yeah. With healing, basically. Thank God.
Thank you, Ed. Oh.
No. You know?
No finisher
I'm not gonna look that
required.
gift horse in the mouth.
Well, you can always heal him up and then have him go after that that runaway boy right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Meg and Aaron up now. Yeah.
I mean, this game has already been creepy about women in that regard, not Vortex. So, I mean, while it hasn't been explicit, it's already had a little bit of that.
Thoth slit a dude's throat in the opening cutscene.
Yeah.
just for the record.
Well, that, and we have that conversation we don't want to repeat with, a random bandit and Micaiah.
Yeah.
That was not
Well, you can tell that they're evil, because
they're
being weird.
Violence against women.
Yeah. Because they're evil. That's how you establish that.
They're evil.
Valug does start with, like, 2 vulneraries, so, like, 20 turns of healing.
Why wouldn't we give Meg a cut? She's cool. We like her.
She's fine.
She's fine.
You get a little too much on the hate of the new characters.
New characters, you know.
Rule the stream. Be chill about it.
Be chill.
Okay, he couldn't even reach us. Perfect. I can accept this. Meanwhile... Get up there? Okay, she can. I kind of wish she could heal up Aaron, but...
Yeah.
It's life sometimes. Because, like, I'd love to just set everyone up on top of this hill and rain justice from above, but looks like that's not going to be the case. That said, what I can do instead is probably move Aaron down to here, move Meg next to him, and then make it so that if they want to go up, they have to go up that other tile.
Around, yeah.
And, like... Honestly, I'm not even sure how many of them can... Yeah, like, none of these guys can actually get up to there, and there is a massive hit loss from...
Attacking upwards.
Yeah.
Bows,
okay,
yeah.
You can do that. Oh, wow, someone can... You can't even climb up this particular one. It's just these two. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm just taking looks at stuff before I, like, do anything. Sorry about the Wii menu as I take save states. Like, when you move your mouse far off the screen, it'll just do that.
It brings it up. Because we needed the Wii home menu, because it's the only way to reset the game. There is no soft reset.
Hey, fuck you, dude.
Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah, it's like even if they try to attack us, they'll be taking a massive hit in their...
I mean, she isn't Makalov. She's fine.
Could be worse. Could be Makalov.
Right? Makalov is both skeevy and useless.
Yeah.
Again, I said this last stream, but I feel with the Dawn Brigade, one, they're trying to establish that these aren't trained mercenaries or trained fighters like a lot of the people we got in the first game. These are mostly just civilians taking up arms against an oppressive regime. So of course they're going to be a little weird in terms of stat growths and how they work.
And it's also, you're going to get the basic ones.
And you're also going to get all the basic ones that were in 9 back. So they had to do something a little bit different. There's no point in giving you a tanky general when you're going to get Gatry and Tornado back, and they both fit that role. So they decided to do something a bit different with the Dawn Brigade. Whether that works or not, I feel is up to you.
Yeah, it's potentially up for debate, but at the same time,
I like the attempt. And 100% Makalov is the worst unit in both games, agreed.
Yeah, the boss is moving towards us now, I guess. Which is adorable.
I agree, they should totally made them into the evil twins.
Alright, is that guy gonna go up? Is that what he's gonna do? I hope so.
Art.
There we go. Perfect. I believe next turn is the last turn, incidentally.
Yeah, it's a turn.
Meanwhile...
Nice chill. Oh, Bastion's almost certainly still a Milady creeper type.
Wouldn't surprise me. Saying the least. Boop!
If Makalov's still a terrible human being, I'm not interested.
So yeah, you'll notice the ridiculous hit that they take.
It's plus 50 and minus 50.
Yeah,
for
to their
height.
hit.
Yeah.
For being up at height.
Bastion has only eyes for full.
Clearly.
Be careful with Aaron.
I was gonna have him heal up and like
Oh, and
stand up
block
near
the
the
root?
near the hole because he's not standing in front of a gap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And he has like both Edward and Aaron have ranged weapons on right now.
Bastion's not good, is he?
Yeah.
It wasn't. Khalil was fantastic. We both really appreciated Khalil doing our challenge run.
Yep.
She's really good. Bastion is okay. He's not terrible. He's not a liability. Converse.
I'd love to converse, but I actually kind of want to heal him up just as safety. If I can try to steal that light seal from the boss, it'd be useful.
I mean, you're about to.
Oh, are we done here after
Yeah,
this turn? I
it's
thought I had
6
one more
turns.
turn.
No, it's just.
I thought I was on turn 5. I knew it
No.
was 6 turns. Anyway. Ah. Rude.
Yeah, I think the problem is in normal mode. I think we're not
Nerd.
gonna get everything.
Yeah.
If we were on easy, it's no problem. I don't think, which is normal mode, but you
Yeah.
know what I mean. I think we could have got it. Yeah, there's just so fewer units on easy mode.
Yeah.
If anyone in chat ever plays this game, please just play. Normal mode is not worth.
Okay, sure.
So that's the level.
You always want strength on your
Myrmidon
merm,
level.
but this is perfectly acceptable. I also like that misses on like shieldy type units are like blocks with the shield in this game. Like that's how it's shown. There we go. I haven't seen you in like 3 years.
Yeah, what the fuck are you guys doing here?
Hello, Papermancer. Yeah, it's worth noting that like we were talking about this outside of the stream thing, and like we don't really mind when units are quote unquote bad.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like in their.
I mean, Amphi9 is very much a standout for having very few bad units.
Yeah.
But that's not the Fire Emblem norm.
Yeah.
So, like, we love 7. There are plenty of, baddish units in 7. He likes 6, and there are plenty of terrible units in 6. Like,
Yeah.
A character being badly
Prince
statted
Pelias.
isn't really something that bothers us. You gotta have good and bad units.
Yeah, or at least, and I mean, it's like the game is tuned to these units and their growths and stuff. You know, like. Yeah, you don't get the power fantasy of raising this character from like nothing into like a completely ridiculous thing. Although technically you kind of do.
We've met the totally not evil advisor here.
Yes, this dude was in fact in Path of Radiance.
He's totally not
in the level
evil.
Twisted Tower. He fucks off,
He's totally not evil.
and he is definitely not at all evil.
Definitely not the guy who did experiments on people. No?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck off, buddy. Fuck off, you clearly evil bugger. I mean
nothing's ever
maniac
tuned to hard
modes
mode,
don't
so
count.
yeah, like hard mode is explicitly meant to be as hard as possible.
And in this game, it's Maniac, so, you know. Yeah.
Could it be?
Yeah, that's us.
Excuse me. Personal space.
Excuse me.
One personal
princess.
space. 2 personal space. Well, hard mode in Fire Emblem 9 is also not Maniac mode
It's not
as far as I
Maniac
know.
mode, yeah, it's just hard mode. Took out Maniac. I didn't get a new mic, I'm just in American.
Yes.
I'm here now. You're now using the same microphone. Yeah, he is a little bit. He's very strange.
Sir, you done?
I'm a genius! He's Eggman.
Clearly. Well, no, that's what I meant,
Yes,
Master
yes,
of the Run.
it's just hard mode because the Maniac mode is Japanese only.
Whereas the hard mode in
And the hard
Radiant
mode in
Dawn
Radiant
is
Dawn
actually
is
Maniac
Maniac.
mode in this game.
Like, normal mode is hard mode, so really you need to compare this to Path of Radiance as hard mode, rather than Path of Radiance as normal mode.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this game markets them as easy, medium, and hard, but it's actually normal, hard, and Maniac.
Maniac, yeah.
The fucking worst.
Hi, Peleus, you are... Yeah, okay, you're related to Ashnard, I'll believe that. You look
Lady Almeida.
nothing like your parents.
Boy howdy, sure does seem to have a marking.
Maybe we've seen this before. couple of characters like this before.
I didn't even know I was a priest. He does have blue hair, I'll give you that.
Another royal who didn't know they were royal. And was raised as a commoner, huh? You really could skip the whole plot just by killing him.
By killing Izuka right now, yeah. But we'll get to that eventually. We could do the same
thing just by killing Peleus as well. Pretty much every character here dying would skip the plot.
We'll see.
Except Soft.
No more
matter.
future spoilers though.
Killing Soft wouldn't matter. Excuse me?
Hey, you're the general now. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Yeah, but Ike.
Yeah.
I do also sort of like this plot point that
like
she's sort of thrust into.
Yeah. I like how it's following quite beat for beat. Path of Radiance for now. In that it's quite clearly doing that,
right,
but
on purpose.
It's also quite clearly gonna subvert that
with units who are with people who like don't really fit the same mold that Pen had. Like again, this game has a lot of really interesting things that it does.
Because we don't really trust him, whereas like the people who are telling us to protect Alencia, we did kind of trust.
Yeah.
Like Gallia and everyone.
Please wait.
I'm totally pulling a
I'm
feint.
also totally.
This guy isn't evil. Especially Peleus is evil.
Clearly.
Ooh.
Gotta be brave. Fine.
Fine.
Yeah, it's like honestly, the plot doesn't really go totally off the rails until like part 3/4.
The reason why I dislike this game so much is because it starts with such potential.
Yeah.
It has such an interesting start, and the way it's doing this reversal with Crimea and Dan is interesting.
I can't believe this.
I know it's gonna go somewhere different to 9.
Right. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's tougher than usual, but also we are playing the hard mode.
We are playing the hard mode. And I said last stream as well, this being hard doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Because it makes it feel right. You are, even more than Ike's mercenary crew, you are a ragtag group of Robin Hoods, basically. Yeah. And it's kind of right that things are difficult.
Yeah, and I mean, it's the sort of thing that, like, we've talked about how the, whatchamacallit, like, the Benyon forces, like, the bad guys that we have to fight here are, like, comedically evil to an awful degree. They really shouldn't have gone with that,
but that...
overall, like, the plot, the basic structure of the plot.
In and of itself, the main comedically evil isn't wrong. I mean, Dayan was pretty...
Yes,
a lot of them
also
are pretty comedically evil.
But I sort of feel like this... like pushes it up a notch.
Yeah, it does.
Like right from the start because they have to follow Dane, basically.
Yes, they have to go. These guys are even more evil than Dane.
They started the war crimes in like chapter 2 in this game. Like when they attacked all of the civilians in the market. Like, and I think it was because of Dane that they had to be like, Benyon's bad too. Oh, let's get some narration.
3 years passed. Dayan mustered all of its formidable military might. And
you may remember this.
Through neighboring Crimea.
Yeah, we remember this.
Sudden invasion.
My evil face.
Dayan was defeated, however, and the dreams of its ruler, Mad King Ashnard, died with him.
And yeah, the problems with Micaiah aren't really this set. You know, she's basically a Fire Emblem lady at this point.
She's basically Ike.
Late father's violence and duplicity. Ill-suited though he seems for these troubled times.
I mean, he does seem like a nice chill dude. Ashnard's son seems like not a guy who would try to revive a dark god, you know.
Heir to the throne finds his name becoming a rallying cry for David. At his side,
But yeah,
is
them
the
being
only
comedically
person he
evil-
believes can lead his liberation army.
It's what happens later on in the game that makes that worse.
Yeah.
It's still not great that they're this evil, but it is a Fire Emblem game, and enemies being comedically evil is a thing. So it's fine right now, but later on it'll be bad that they're this goddamn evil. Oh yeah, Ike's totally a Mary Sue.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have the different colored eyes and the sparkly bird companion, you know? He has Soren instead.
Again, like
Again!
they just
They're so comedically evil.
now there's some armor color.
Hmm.
You see that shit?
I'll just call Ike and Mary.
It's fine.
That's fine. Whether you call them Mary or Marty Sue, people are...
The meaning gets across.
Well, that and, you know, like, you don't want to define it male and female, but
Yeah.
Mary Sue in and of itself is a
Sort
gender
of a
term.
problematic term, yeah.
Yeah.
You will go kill some civilians for me, right? Proud citizens of Dane. Kill her. 'Cause I'm evil.
'Cause I'm evil. Kill civilians. Geneva Convention doesn't exist in this world.
There's no Geneva.
There's no Geneva.
Shit.
Yeah, Jared could throw Fiona pretty far.
And her horse.
And her horse.
A pretty light horse.
Right?
Not sure we should have this guy managing our PR campaign.
Oh, where's Soren? Soren! Soren, you're a good tactician. Oh, you.
Once again, that sort of dark mirror to...
Too Soren.
He's kind of Soren in this situation, except
Yeah.
he's a piece of shit.
He's a dark... It's interesting. It's
Yeah.
such an interesting way to do it.
Yeah.
I really like this part of the game. Even though it's too hard, but, you know. Play on easy and it's still difficult. Sorry about that.
Good that I can count on you.
Yep.
Nope. I can see the future. Yeah, I'm actually from there.
Yep.
She ain't wrong. Izuku was never really a man of the land.
I mean, Micaiah has, like, a little bird companion. She can see the future, weird colored eyes. She's, you know...
There's bits and pieces, but...
She hits a lot of the hallmarks already.
Yeah, and I mean, it's also the sort of thing that, like... Yeah, she did
But
just
she
show
is
up
like-
him, but the idea of it is more that, like, Izuku's
He's
actually
just
an
real
idiot.
bad. He's just a total idiot. Everyone agrees that he's an idiot.
Yeah. You know, like, the whole point of that was less to show her competency and
Yeah,
more
it's
to
more
show
to show
that
that he's
an
an
idiot. Recoils from the pain of being crapped on. Part of it is that the cast is currently small enough that, like, you can actually get most people involved in conversation.
But you see how there's only there's only one new person here, like, usable character, you know? We've got Tornado, Jill, Zeark, Soth, and Micaiah. All the other Doppelganger, out.
More of a PR guy than a military one.
Yeah. All right, buddy. To your own horn some more, somebody. Come on. Shoot that horn.
But yeah, it doesn't really get way out there until much, much later. Anyway, let's, oh yeah, Kurth's still with us.
Yeah.
What are we going to do with that little princeling?
Yeah.
Who we don't know is.
Oh yeah, we don't know from the first.
Definitely not.
Personal space, lady. You're in our personal space. No one else in this game has silver hair.
Mm-hmm.
That might actually be true. Is there anyone else with silver hair?
I think so. First game. Most people like
Maybe
blonde and
silver
stuff.
hair is a rare hair color.
Maybe.
In this land where green and red and blue is common.
Hmm. But yeah, permadeath sort of does put some restrictions on their ability to put people in plot.
Yes.
And of course, normally supports would fill that in.
Yes.
And like info conversations, which are a good addition, and I'm glad they're in this game.
Yeah.
But
there are not enough of them to cover for supports being generic.
Right.
They were trying to do something interesting. Admittedly, they failed, but they were trying to make it so you could support anyone with anyone. So that you weren't hampered by the fact that 9 had the
What did I do
difficulty-
this time?
9 had the difficulty of some units only had like 1 support.
Yeah.
Or 2 supports. So pairing up units was not great. Ooh.
Hmm. Fascinating. Yeah, you get that little bit of intrigue. And of course, it's like, you sort of have to connect the dots here, because you have to know that that's the Prince of Goldoa, and that they happen to look so similar, to sort of understand what the game is telling you here. It's like, it does a lot of neat little things like that.
Again, as I said, they were trying to make it so, supports could be with anyone, so you could pair your favorite characters together to go off and fight together. They weren't restricted by having to pair up certain people, and it's an admirable goal, but by taking out all of the
Characterizing stuff that happens.
and uniqueness in supports, everything, it just took so much out of the game.
Yeah, a lot of it falls a bit more flat.
And the generic one-liners are exactly what they are. They're completely generic. Sometimes they don't even match.
Hey, so I'm fucking off. I had a fun time, though. I'm pretty much done with what I gotta do. Suppose we must. You get a renewal scroll.
I get a
from
renewal
them.
out of that, yeah.
Might not be a bad thing to be aware of. Heal. How much does removal cost? 15 again. Unfortunate. Like, once again, Micaiah could put it on. Might not be the worst idea, but I don't know.
Supports give bonus stats.
Yeah, if we look at this,
they're absolutely.
and they've always been that way. That's just what supports do.
Yeah.
Everybody supports with Laura.
Yeah, because she stands next to so many people. That gets you.
Yeah.
Point.
There we go. She's starting to open up a bit.
Anyone upgrade theirs?
Also weird the way you have to do this.
Yeah.
Go down to the specific one rather than there being a separate option for it. It's a bit strange.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't have writers writing supports with everyone for every character. There are too many characters.
It just becomes a giant
and
combinatorial problem.
Your character space would die.
Yeah.
Like, you can only have so many words in a game, you know?
But yeah, in this game, it's literally just stat bonuses, where in previous games, you would have unique conversations between the people supporting, and that's kind of what we're talking about as missing from this game.
And that was the real draw of supports. The stat bonuses are nice, but
It's more about getting some characters for
It's
these
more
characters.
about using your favorite characters and then having them talk to other
Yeah.
your favorite characters and learning more about them.
And like, if anything, that's the thing that I don't like about this game, rather than the or about these characters, rather than the bad stats or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they're
flat.
that they they get their few lines in the main story, they get a few
Maybe
info
an
conversations,
conversation or two,
and
that's it.
nothing.
That's it.
And like normally you would have supports to fill that in. What can I do you for? Ah, they are selling L-Light for...
And someone said this game
Rather
was
much.
quite rushed, so they just, if they, I imagine they did have plans for some
special
non-generic
supports,
ones
yeah.
and some special ones, but they just didn't have the time to.
Yeah, and of course that's,
That's game development.
it's good that they could have had it, but if that's not going to be able to, then can't really give them points for it, basically.
Yeah, no, you can't give them points for planning something that didn't make it in the game.
A knife! No! Anyway, anyone else need anything? Iron Sword's a little low. Iron Bow's fine. I don't know if they're even selling hand axes.
Oh, we want to give him a
I do
vulnerary.
want to give vulnerary, right?
You want a Volux?
Probably, yeah. It's worth noting we do now have Tornado, Jill, and
This
Z-Heart.
game came out in 2000.
Mm-hmm. Get a steel lance for him. I would totally give him one. He'd be better off with it, but I don't believe they're... Oh, they might actually now be selling them. They weren't selling them before. Do we want to do a forged weapon? And if so, who? Whomst?
Alright, who would benefit? Leo is all.
Yeah, might be a good idea. Or more useful. And of course, if you put enough levels in him, you'll get decent. So it doesn't seem like a bad plan.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point of that conversation we went past is that they did make Makai the general because of her. One, she's recognized as silver hair.
Right, she already has notoriety.
She has notoriety. You make her figurehead general, basically. And then they find out about some of her abilities, and like, oh yeah, those are useful too.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yes. I think about keeping the.
What do you want? I do have one in mind if you don't. Hi, Bo.
I like. But yeah, anyway, if they hadn't brought in new characters, this game, what would be the point?
Yeah, I mean, like, they could have done, like, everything with the older characters, and, like, just tried to continue the story onward, but it's really hard to call it with every single character basically being the same,
just have, like, a Zillia 2, where you have Abe, Mary, Sue amongst all the other characters, and it's just a fan fiction now, instead of its own story. What they really should have done was limit the number of returning characters.
Yeah, that also could have helped them.
I mean, I love all of 9, but you didn't really need all of 9 returning.
Yeah. Ah, the ballista. None of Murado's business. Well, we'll take a look. Commit any war crimes, we'll be mighty cross with you. Still got everyone. Which does mean that we have Tuarneo, Jill, and Z-Heart with us now.
Yes, we do.
Ah, I should give him a sword.
Oh, yeah.
Non-killing edge.
Yeah, non-killing edge sword. Let's check them out. And... do you want to give Torneo an iron lance?
By the way, Jill has been changed into an axe.
Torneo just has a silver and javelin duel again.
Probably a good idea.
This game totally should have just got Largo. That is the problem with it being only 3 years in the future as well. A lot of the characters from 9 have reason to return if it's only 3 years.
Yeah.
None of them feel out of place because, of course, it's 3 years in the future. The entire continent gets wrapped up in this eventually. Of course, they're all gonna come back.
I mean, I could do that. We did show how stupid and ridiculous Resolve can be in the previous game, although part of that was the fact that it was half health rather than 20% health.
Burning a lunch.
Yeah.
Alright, good stuff. Oh, I remember this map. Was fucking nightmare on me. Because you cannot see your movement.
Yeah, and it's a big open
field. I remember my
field.
brother having to calculate everyone's move and just being so hacked off that he had to do it manually.
Yup. It's such a dumb idea. Right. Yeah, and I mean, part of the thing that makes it a little tougher, like all of these maps a little bit tougher for me, is the fact that I try to level everyone as evenly as humanly possible.
Yeah, and the Dawn Brigade's levels
Are all over the
wacky.
place.
Utterly wacky.
Absolutely wild. Okay, is there anything that we actually, like... Answer is no.
There will be more units incoming.
Yeah, that's right. In the previous game, we actually gave Torneo Resolve and Wrath, and then also Provoke.
Yeah, and he was a goddamn beast. Yes, bonus XP works differently in this game. It always gives 3 stat up. Regardless of whether you've capped the stats or not. So if you've capped stats, it will still give you a 3 up. Which is how you can break the game.
And break it, it does. Nolan is actually just about at the level of Ileana and the others.
The thing is, you don't really want to neglect your lower level units either, because...
Also really weird that you have to land on a legal tile in this game. That was not a thing in the previous one when you had like the flying units.
Yeah.
Again, just strange.
Yeah.
I think it's the thing can't be double attacked here. It's probably safer. Yeah, bonus EXP works mostly the same, except for the fact that it's, you know, multiple, or that you always get 3.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's, you know, exactly how it is. Alright, now all we have to move is the higher level fuckers. Off in the hands, worth 2 in the bush.
Yeah, you also have to bear in mind that, I also votes at the end of part 1.
Yes.
Like pretty much all lords, he has a story point where...
Yep. I'll draw in a bunch of them, try to kill off several of them.
4 reinforcements.
Yep.
Ah, you missed. I really wish you'd gotten some...
Who needs it?
I'm very disappointed in our Nolan. He has a 60% speed. And ours does not hit
Does not
that.
have 60%
Does
speed.
not hit that very often.
Nope. Some Pegasi. Generally, you want to be careful with Pegasus Knights. Okay, let's These new dudes got, all got items on them to drop. So
I mean, I don't think have we gone any speed with Nolan? Is he on 10 speed?
He, I believe, is still at 10, yeah.
That's what he started with.
Yeah.
4 levels, 0 speed.
Not amazing.
He should have gotten, like...
Not exactly our finest material.
Yeah, they did like to change the series up quite a lot. Fire Emblem.
Which I like.
Do sometimes, but they're definite sets of games. There's the GBA sets of games.
Yeah, the GBA games are generally fairly similar to each other.
And this definitely follows on from 9. It has some quality of life stuff, and it has some stuff which change that, and well, it definitely follows from that one.
Yeah.
A lot of the 4 and 5. I just like falls hard.
Oh right. Still don't have like any Lance users except Tornado.
Right?
Game's silly. This game's silly. Definitely want Ileana in this neighborhood.
Yeah, this part definitely gives you thematic characters rather than like balanced set of characters.
Yeah, that's a good way to look. As a hand axe, actually.
But yeah, after these ones, I mean, this game nearly killed off Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
It's really no wonder they decided to go in a little bit of a different direction with the ones that came out on like PS2.
Yeah. Checking movement rate here, so safe. Safe's a strong word.
Just a word.
Okay. Very good. Good. You're fine. Everything's fine. Definitely not biting off more than I can chew here. No way, shape, or form.
Nope. You kind of already wish you had 2 colors.
Yeah. The one with the hammer can't. Meg's gonna be doing massive damage.
Yeah, but this game didn't.
Say that again.
Well, it was always weird. It was a sequel to a game on the GameCube. It's very not like casual gamer friendly.
Yeah.
With its normal mode being.
Yeah, the whole like naming it normal mode was definitely a mistake.
Well, it's because they got so many complaints from the hardcores that 9 was too easy. They decided, well, we'll just rename the modes. That'll be difficult. I'll give them the difficulty one. And it's like, oh my god, you shouldn't have listened to them. We're idiots.
Mech. Right? Okay. Mostly figuring out who I want to like take smacks from nights.
Our Meg's doing just fine.
Alright, I can't do that. Mech. How fast are these guys? 10 speed. Something like that. I'll just go all soft in the hand here. Worth 2 in the bush, you know.
Oh, I know.
Heal up Edward.
They're trying to figure out how far those Pegasus Knights can go.
Oh god, that's just fucking awful.
Without the movement range, it is the worst thing. That's why.
So dumb.
Don't play this game on Mania hard. Like, don't.
Now I have both of my mages over here, so I'm in pretty good shape.
Hey, Purcell.
Yeah, I thought I could get that guy.
Yeah, Purcell.
At this point, I definitely won't hold back on using the like big characters if it helps me, finish through things. So basically, the Soths, Zharks, and Tornaeos of the world, even the Volgs.
The thing is, we are on normal, so there are a lot of units. So it's not like you're losing out units by killing things.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're on easy, there would be fewer units.
Yep. Yeah, like, turning off the movement range and weapon triangle is the absolute dumbest shit. Like,
It's
out of
almost
everything in the game, that's the part where I'm just like, dude.
It's just such an artificial way to
My
increase
guy.
difficulty.
Seriously?
Like, you're not actually making things more difficult, you're just making them more annoying.
Yeah.
We still have all the numbers, we can calculate it ourselves, but that's not fun.
That's not the part that I play the game for like, figuring out what the best... It's dumb. Shit's dumb. I don't care that your biorhythm is down.
Don't take out a quality of life thing.
Yeah,
like, come
basically.
on.
What are you gonna do? Hit a dog with a hammer?
Hell yeah. Nope.
I don't fucking think so. Yeah, reduce the XP gain, like, it's so much of it. Like, even playing the hard mode of this, as far as I know, there aren't those kinds of dumb things in it. So, like, it's not a great mode, but it's not, like, spiteful in the way that Maniac mode is.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to put this.
For Pegasus.
Good skill, Leo.
Double cancel, Leo. Good job,
Got
buddy.
him. Definitely worth it.
We got him. Yeah, need that magic.
Yeah.
You give me on the magic bow, right? I really wish I didn't put converse at the top.
Right.
As well. It's bad. You were gonna accidentally converse one day by like accident.
Oh, accidentally converse by accident.
Yeah, I know that was redundant. I don't give a
Oh my.
fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Well, we're already in the doubling knight territory. With a steel sword. Probably gonna use the Urn Brew here just to make sure it happens. A little extra hit chance.
It costs points if you give it to someone.
How much does cancel cost normally? Out of curiosity.
How much is it?
I mean, probably.
No, it's not much, but you don't have
Yeah.
10.
Hmm.
Definitely not worth 10.
I mean, it's better on a unit like that. It's probably not the worst idea, just because it's kind of useless on Leo. And of course, because you can always shuffle these things around anyway, it's not the worst thing in the world to have. Send Soth back over. Yes, Aaron. Did realize I'm a dumb. The Harken range of the double guy. Can't get to him to like undo my miss. Oh.
Well.
Yeah, it's number Wang. Yeah, so he attacks Edward.
And
I don't give a fuck.
Gets murdered. Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah. They definitely could have done more to like make it obvious.
The mutant color palette does hinders that.
The biggest thing is that there aren't circles under your characters anymore, which was really useful in 9. You know, like blue circles basically that denote if a unit has moved, and like the gray out when a unit has moved. That was a thing. Have 14, 15. Kaya is currently on 9 speed, so he should get not attacked by them. We'll be I'll be careful to avoid that. Probably just surround her.
Yeah, only one is a jump.
So she'll be fine if she gets attacked by one. Probably. I guess it's also worth checking, yeah, that has 11. So she will not be double attacked by that one, or oh, definitely not that one. She will double attack that one. So that's fun. Edward's also kind of, me. Maybe what I should do instead is rescue, like, Ileana or something. A little bit worried.
Really can't bush, right?
Well, it's mostly that there's only so many bushes to go around, you know? In that I'm not sure Edward survives against them. Unless he dodges. I mean, he could. I can also send someone backwards. Guard Micaiah. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Probably should have been save stating, but things have been going so well.
Don't accidentally end the turn.
Oh, I'm gonna end the fuck out of this turn. I'm ready.
Do not accidentally end the turn. Shove, shove, shove. You can get him out of one of their ranges.
Probably just pull him back if they really want to. They can go attack Leo, which is probably safe. But he only has 20 health. Probably don't want the Steel Lance one doing that then. Yeah, we'll see. Someone's gonna die. That's my plan for this turn. Someone dies.
Heal up Meg then? Get Laura out of the range. Guys at the front of your army of megas at the front. That's
Yeah, I'm not exceptionally worried, all told. Considering the magic unit was only going to be doing 5 damage to Z-Heart.
Yep.
Yeah, like, I'm definitely not... I definitely don't have a problem with, like...
Lantern, or?
I mean, probably. Just figuring out what I got. There's also a lot of grass here that's kind of hard to see. These are all thickets. They really did not make them visually different enough.
Yeah.
Like, these are clear tiles, these are thickets, and it makes it really hard to tell, like, how far you can move. Bit of a project to take that guy down, but I think I'm going to kill off one of these to hopefully make my life a little easier. And then dedicate everyone else's resources to murdering this knight.
I think you got it.
We'll see. Do it soft.
Softly.
Yeah.
He does. And with that, yeah, and you've got Aaron's. And you know, Leo, I guess.
Fuck him up, Leo!
Fuck him up, Leo!
And now the fun part where we play the "Can this person kill Laura" game. The answer may surprise you. Looks like she lives.
Alright.
Literally with 1 health.
Yeah, 18 attack, 2 defense.
And gets doubled.
She shouldn't get doubled.
Her speed is 7.
That's at 13.
13,
lanes. It's
5. It's also
8.
okay. Yes,
Yeah,
good.
she's fine.
She's fine.
Those steel lances are heavy for this practice.
Quite hefty. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Him out of the way. Shit, if you want to attack Meg, go for it. I won't stop you. Edward's gonna die. Maybe Ileana's gonna die. Oh, perfect. That means they can't attack the same person.
Yeah, that support gave her an extra defense.
Yeah. Unsurprisingly, goes for Micaiah, but... Boy, I'm actually glad they didn't both go for her.
Yeah.
Probably could have killed her.
Mm-hmm.
At least Laura does heal herself for what little it's worth.
Yep. Funny.
Hey. Okay, so it doesn't actually have an effectiveness flying units.
You know, there's like double the amount of reinforcements.
That's fun.
Like, looking at the numbers...
I'm not surprised, but...
Yeah, the numbers he's given, like, yeah, like, twice as many Pegasus Knights came out.
Mm-hmm. The last hit point is the only one that matters. Strongly agreed.
Nice.
That's a sword mastery level.
Boy's good.
Indeed. Boy does go. And luckily
Okay,
for
definitely
us...
take on that one. Oh, those cancel.
Yeah, wind swords, physical ranged swords. Weird.
Yep.
It does still use your magic though, doesn't it? I guess not. I'm not sure.
I think
In this game it might actually be physical.
it has, because it's been doing more damage than
More
it's
than
like,
0
so,
damage.
Yeah.
Is kind of the operative word there. More than not.
More than none.
Yeah, and like Pegasus Knights actually have res, so like there's no way that they could have done that, or that he would have been doing any damage there if that was not going off physical.
Yep.
Huh, I didn't actually realize that that was physical in this game. That they just added a range, like they added a javelin sword in it. I will have to keep that in mind.
Yeah. All strength.
Well, I think it
mean,
was
that's
just
fair,
because they needed
because
a sword with...
magic swords were kind of a pain in the ass in
Yeah.
mine. God, that boy can move.
Yeah. I almost want to keep
definitely
them
wanna-
back. Are
see
there
if-
any more reinforcements? I wonder.
I can't trust the guide because it's
That's
busy mode.
perfectly fair.
But it says, it doesn't say anymore until you get near where the boss was.
Okay.
When you kill the boss somewhere, like,
I don't believe the boss
there
exists. There is no boss character on
Oh.
this. I imagine he'll
guess he
spawn
turns
when we
up?
get close.
Yeah.
That would be my guess. Very strange. Hey, she got speed. I love speed. Ba-bong. Love my level 14 general.
I at it.
Yeah, it is fun once you finally start getting units that are like at the level of the other ones, basically. Yeah, that guy doesn't have a very good move at all. You fool. You want to just be a little careful. I'll probably move Jill like into the middle so that if someone spawns, she might be able to do something to help. Or maybe around here in case those two need it. I mean, Volg I'll just keep over here to just be absolutely sure no one's going to pop behind us before they get over here.
You shouldn't do that with the accident. And
Okay.
then final look.
Okay. The final lot down. Continue to keep Jill for babysitting duty.
Yeah.
He's technically in the same boat as Ileana as far as level goes. Fine. Yeah, of course. It's just a sword that generates wind when you swing your hand really hard. Purely physical. Hand axe, he has wind edge. Guy's a killing edge. I'll save state and throw Z-Hark on it so that I get more than 0 EXPs. And then lure everyone down. I actually can get down here. Luminary, hit him up. This fresh one.
Yep.
And the gang's all here to do a murder.
Hell yeah.
Gang does a murder.
Love doing.
Always murder in Philly. Here. That way she can come in off the top rope.
There you go. Bye.
You don't really need it, my guy.
Nope.
Anyway, ideally I pull all these guys over. There they are. I found the reinforcements.
The soldiers appeared. I guess the soldiers come with a whole bunch of Pegasus this time.
Pegasi! A little awkward.
No, send her up to murder one. Or not, I guess.
Yeesh. It'd be nice if I could just fly right up here and attack her, you know?
Could you,
like
hand axe it from...
Oh, the hand axe actually gets kills.
Yeah, the steel lance probably...
Yeah.
Steel axe probably just tanks you.
Probably. She'll get... She has fewer things that can attack her from... Yeah, definitely best to get rid of the steel axe one. I'm gonna once again do a quick save state. Because this turn might get hairy.
Yep.
Lord help us. Damn it!
Like that.
Well, ideally she would. Yeesh. Alright, everybody hide in the grass.
Gets murdered.
We'll see who dies. That's actually only that one that can get out this far, so I'm actually fine putting Liana over here. Meanwhile,
Back at the farm.
where things get awkward.
I'm gonna try and finish part 2 of the chapter. Up after one.
Oh, I didn't even realize there were two parts
Yeah,
to
this
it.
chapter's 2 parts.
Huh. My bad. And has hacks. Axe means hand axe. Carneo is literally perfect for kills here. Of course you are. My perfect, beautiful child. Put him in the Healy bush.
Yep. Love the Healy bush.
Love to heal bushes. Love to do Heelys in bushes. Alright, let's see who dies.
Everyone, we all die.
I'm getting some slight itches as well, which is weird. Anyway, my money's on Meg. Nice miss, nerd. Now I'm glad he missed.
Yeah.
Fighting off more than I can chew. The game.
Yep.
My money's on Meg. Double attacker of Pegasi.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Meg, get a good level.
Perfect.
Perfect in every way, Meg. Maybe Nolan will bite it.
He's fine, because I don't think the other one can hit him. Okay, luckily they suffer from the lack of unity of purpose here. Yeah, I left Leo in the range of that one in case that would help us. Meg, the resistant general. Oh, beautiful.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, it's mighty awkward out here, but we
Maybe
lived.
you have Tornado over there and wipe out at least one.
Yeah, like I think we'll be able to kill off everything here. Not too worried. I mean, it's always important to remember that you're not, that like Ileana's not going to do massive damage here, but Ileana plus
Nice.
this dude will do fine. We'll say Edward has almost caught up to her, so like our main party is actually hitting the point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Valuk is also here
Yeah.
for some reason. Just figuring out everything as I go. He has 18 attack with the Iron Sword. Has 10 defense with the triangle bonus. Brew has 4 more than that, so 22, 10 minus 22 is 12. If I leave that with 12, then it dies. And he does. Hit him in the fanny.
Please don't.
And then I just hope that no more Pegasus Knights show up, because Lord help me.
Mm-hmm. I don't think so. I think that's the last lot of
Horsements. I know. I guess that's why this level doesn't have a boss, because it has 2 parts. I didn't actually realize that when we jumped into it. My bad. Beans. I'm gonna say it gives Laura someone to kill, but no. No.
She can reach Meg, right?
I think there's a thicket in front, so she might not be able to. Okay. Thickets do weird things to your movement.
Meg, there's... Yeah, there we go.
Goodness gracious. Acceptable balls of fire.
Yep. Far over. I want to clear some of them out and maybe just get Nolan to
I will
follow
murder
around,
as
so.
many people as possible here.
Oh yeah.
As is my wont. I mean, luckily we do have Zehark, Soth, and they'll be able to do a murder. Ah, that solves a problem.
Oh good, yeah. Hi, Volg.
Yeah, Volg does not give a shit about thickets.
Nope.
And I will
He's a
absolutely
wolf.
take one of these things going out for that.
Oh god, yeah.
That might make it so that actually, like, there's 3 people left. As long as I can kill all of them, then I'm good.
Or 2 of them, I think. I don't think Nightly individually enough.
Yeah. True. Mostly figuring out who can kill this guy, or if I just alive, which I might do.
Zerk,
'cause, I mean,
probably?
Zerk might be able to. The only thing is I'd need to, like, kill something out of the way here first. Think. This guy has a Steel Lance, so he's probably the one that I should have Nolan kill. In fact, Nolan can actually just kill that guy. Right. Don't mind me, I'm doing math. 6, so if I can do more than 12 damage, good, which I don't.
That's really 13.
Beats the fuck out of me. One of these guys has to die to learn that.
Well, you can just...
Hate math. So he has 23 with the Iron Sword and 25 minus 15. Hang on a second.
Oh, right, we have Jill. Oh, hey, Han.
She exists. She can't do anything, but she exists.
Okay.
Probably just use her to kill off this guy or figure numbers out. Okay, let's just get this done then. Now it's time for the mighty shuffle.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Very good level.
Yeah, she's like level 14. Well, yeah, best not miss, bucko. Ugh. Wasn't actually expecting that.
Don't miss, pal.
Okay, good. He doesn't regardless. I mean, it's what I expected. I know it's like, it's true hit. I don't have to give a shit, but...
We've missed quite a lot already.
Yeah.
He's worth it. Thanks, Z-Hark.
Probably gotten her an iron axe. Didn't actually realize how much she lost from that with the hand axe. Anyway, that is this part of this chapter done. Oh, it does save it immediately, which is nice. Yeah, stage 2. I forgot that they did these like a bunch of these multi-part stages because I know they were your favorite from the first game. God, and this fucking map is huge.
Yeah, this one's
I did not realize
I remember this
that
one.
they are just dumping you into this shit. Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Ah, good old Marado. Mm.
And you do recruit her?
Yes, and I assume it makes all of her knights into green units or yellow units.
I believe so. Yes.
Anyway, so we're gonna do this afterwards. I think we're gonna take our break for now over here.
Yes. At the end of the first turn, they become your allies. They move towards the right, and most of them carrying villagers, so they need to be protected.
Okay. I assume there's some bonus EXP up in that.
Yeah.
Up in that business.
Quite a lot per unit. Yeah.
Yep. So we will do what we can to save that off. Although first we will have to kill off that ballista. But anyway, we're done for now. I probably wouldn't have started this map if I'd known it was 2 maps. But honestly, I'm okay with this being a stopping point.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can save in between them, and this is basically like another map. The only difference is we're not getting that much text in it.
Yep.
So yeah, let's.
Wow, this game has already taken us quite a while. That was the 2.5 chapters today.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of ramps up pretty quickly, but it's also the sort of thing that because this is only like 10 chapters with some multi-part maps, you know, you do sort of have to move things along quickly. Get on the ground. So it's not too surprising that we were getting into the out of the tutorial maps and into the big maps pretty quickly. Anyway, I hope that everybody enjoyed. Thank you folks who followed, and we will be back tomorrow, or at least I will be around, won't I? For Broken Sword.
Probably some FF5 at some point tomorrow as well.
Yes, that too. We're just doing a Fiesta run right now.
Today was a bit hectic. We've had a lot of
stuff that we've had to take care
stuff
of.
To do, and we got some more after the stream.
Yep.
So
we will not be doing it today, but we will definitely be doing it as we go forward.
I will keep trying to do a couple hours tomorrow.
Yep.
So. See you for Broken Sword and for more FF5 tomorrow.
Yep, and then Thursday we'll be starting Celeste.
Yes, and
So
Radiant
that'll be
Dawn
fun.
will be back on Sunday.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.